Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 IHSA Unified Basketball State Tournament. Here we have two teams, the Bradley Bourbon A Boilers and the Limestone High School Rockets. I'm Andrew Hale, joined alongside by Isaiah Adeleke, and we have an exciting game today.
Yeah, you mentioned we have an exciting game today. It starts at exactly 9:10 a.m. Bradley versus Limestone High School. And I feel like this game is going to be great for multiple reasons. But number one, watching these games yesterday, these two teams had the loudest fan reactions, loudest crowd interactions. Every time a bucket was scored, you heard the whole gym going crazy. So I feel now both these teams have both fans cheering for them. This is going to be one of the loudest games you're ever going to hear.
Yeah, and we talked to both coaches yesterday, and I believe both of them said that they brought an entire bus full of students to come and cheer on their team.
Parents came, other coaches were there, faculty members. It was just a great showing, and this is exactly what this is about.
And these two teams by far had the loudest fan bases. They were here, they were packing the stands, they were cheering on their team, and it was very successful for both of them.
Both of them won. Bradley beat Andrew High School. It was by double digits, and it really wasn't close. And Limestone High School beat St. Patrick's by, once again, double digits.
Yeah, both teams played very competitive. But let's take a look into Bradley's season and how they got here.
Super excited to finally have this back after a couple years of not being able to play. So they've been practicing hard since January. We went to Pontiac for our regional and had a great time there, and our kids and our entire community have been excited about it. They had a big send-off for us at school today, and it was great to see, the halls lined with students cheering them on. We brought a fan bus of kids here today, and really that's what it's all about. Like, everybody rallying together and supporting these kids and cheering them on and just going out there and doing our best and trying to represent our school and community the best that we can. I just try to get them to play as hard as they can, to dig a little bit deeper. Even when you're tired sometimes, you just got to give that extra effort to kind of push through and hold off the run to, hopefully be able to keep us on top at the end. Yeah, so we talked a lot about passing before the game, and just good ball movement, taking care of the ball, and I do feel like that they executed that pretty well, especially in transition. They were able to hit the open person a lot of times. We're thankful then that we were able to advance to the state tournament this weekend.
And you see both these two teams got here in two different ways. Bradley, last game, they took a lot of threes, and they happened to make a lot of threes, and that's going to be very important if they want to win this game. They played aggressive defense. They fouled a lot. They did have a lot of fouls, but it was a great game overall, and I think two key players that they're going to need is a unified partner, D. Detrick. He was a team leader. He got everyone involved. He said he's been in the best buddies for multiple years, and as soon as he heard Bradley was doing a unified basketball season, he hopped on an opportunity. At number 44, Tariq Madden. He's an athlete actually, but man, when I say he may have led the team in points, he was shooting threes lights out like he was Stephen Curry. They beat Andrew High School by double digits, and they just prioritized defense, hit a lot of threes, and it was just a team game, got everyone involved.
Yeah, you mentioned Bradley Bourbon A's aggressiveness. They're going to need to be aggressive against a really big team in the Limestone Rockets. They have a ton of size, especially in the paint. So they're going to prioritize getting it to their big men and attempt to make it at the rim, to be aggressive overall. They were aggressive on defense as well, getting a ton of steals. They played really well yesterday. They were probably one of the best teams that I watched, and they're very, very talented. It should be a great matchup today.
Yeah, both these teams played exceptionally well, and that's why they're here in the state championship. These guys have been having great seasons all along. And Bradley, they're used to these early morning games. I was talking to the coach Paul Drake, and he was saying that it was I think it was for a qualifying tournament. He had a game at 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and 11 a.m., and they won all three back to back to qualify. So these guys are used to be up early in the morning and ready to win.
Yeah, and let's send it down to Gabe Gatherite for some more information with the coach.
Hey, everybody, this is Gabe Gatherite, your game reporter, and I just met with Coach Drake and Coach Schultz. And Coach Schultz, she talks a lot about how they have a physical advantage on the team, but she wants to make sure that they keep the ball in their hands, they box them out, and they keep the rebounds on them. Also, Coach Drake says, yeah, they're a big team. Yeah, they might have us, but we're going to keep the rebounds. We're going to keep the defense stayed on them, because last night they had a great defense. They were in their faces. They were keeping the ball in their hands. But he says that they're going to try and be as positive as they can with this defense. Back to you, Andrew.
Yeah, I definitely agree with everything that he said there, because both of these teams very physical. They're definitely going to need to control the pace, because both of these teams super fast downhill. They really thrive in transition.
Yeah, I was watching the game. D-Detrick, he'll be running down the court, doing them behind the back in between the legs, finish it off with a layup, pretty much a baseline to baseline thing. And then these teams are in state championship for a reason.
Yeah, especially for Limestone. They had a tough season here. They didn't even compete last year. So to be able to, I guess, make a comeback this season and make it to the state championship is really impressive. They have a lot of players in Dejon Taylor, who's one of the keys yesterday, Devontae Meyer, Berger, who's also very, very talented in the paint. Trevon Brooks as well will be a key player that they're going to look to go to.
And just speaking of the game yesterday, they were up a ton, and they almost kind of blew it cold feet. What happened?
Yeah, they were up by 18 at a point. They only managed to win by a few points, but I think that goes to show the resilience that they have. They were able to stay composed, keep their heads up, and I think that is a testament to the coaching staff as well as some of the unified partners, just allowing everyone to have a positive mindset in the huddles, and even when times get bad, they were still able to keep their heads up and manage to win after a struggle in the second half.
You mentioned the struggle in the second half, and that was due to them giving up a lot of three-pointers. And the thing about Bradley, I talked with the coach, talked with some of the players, these guys like to shoot the ball. So if Limestone wants to win this game, they're going to have to limit the three-pointers, because if they were playing not great defense on a perimeter versus a team like Bradley, that's not going to end up well for them.
Yeah, and we heard it earlier. Their keys to success are shooting the threes, especially for Bradley. They are a great three-point shooting team, and on the other side, Limestone hasn't really played great defense on the three-point line. They're definitely going to have to limit the threes in order to have just some success in that area. I do believe that Limestone has the advantage in the paint. If they want to give it to their big men, they can, and they probably will be able to be very successful there. As for Bradley, they're going to have to limit that.
Yeah, you mentioned this team having a big man, and Coach Paul Drake knows that, because after the game, I asked him, what's your game plan going into this next game versus Limestone? He already knew, because these games finished up around the same time, so he knew Limestone was advancing. And he said, yeah, they're a bigger team, but we're much quicker. We're going to have to be quick. We're going to have to try to get transition points, and that's going to be their plan to win this game. I'm guessing three-pointers and a lot of fast breaks.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that both of these teams are going to be excited to play today, super motivated. I mean, just playing in a state championship is almost a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing. So I think all the players are going to give it their all and come out and compete the best they can.
Yeah, we are a few minutes away from tip-off.
Yeah, I think that this game is going to be super exciting. I think it's going to be very high-scoring as well. Just the mixture of 3-pointers to interior offense. I think the ball movement especially is going to be very key here, because you can't stay stagnant against these aggressive defensive teams. You can't stay still, so they're going to have to constantly pass it out, whether that be to the corner, to the paint. The ball movement is going to be key for both of these teams.
Yeah, I think ball movement in the Special Olympic, Unified Special Olympics is probably the most important thing, because there is always somebody in your face. It's not like let's say a regular game of basketball where, sometimes with the no shot clock, some teams play a lot lax. They let the other team pretty much make the first move. But no, these guys on defense are aggressive. They want to get the ball. They want to still. It's going to be a high-paced game.
Yeah, yesterday from what we saw, there was no slowing down.
Yeah.
It was a crazy pace, constant movement, whether that be off ball, on ball. They were moving the ball perfectly, sometimes a little bit too aggressive, and that is another thing that they'll have to limit. They have to limit the turnovers. They can't just throw it down to the big men and let them steal it. Let's send it down to Gabe Gatherite with some more information.
All right, something that's been speculating, something I've been looking over is, even though Bradley has lower size than Limestone, and Limestone looks like they have a great team, I see Limestone has a great three-pointer. Number one, she's been putting up shots since we started before pregame, and the Boilers have a great defense, and I think the best thing they can do is box her out. As soon as she gets to the 3-point line, box her out, because if she gets hot, she's gonna lead this team right now. I'm just saying. Back to you, Andrew and Isaiah.
Yeah, I think that's very well said. They have to, like we said, limit the 3-point shots, and it's tough. It's tough to do, but that's just something that'll have to happen in order to have success.
You see on a stream that they have a mascot. Bradley bringing their mascot. We were talking about the fan interaction. This stadium is packed. It's going to be a loud game. They have the fan support. They have the team support. They got the mascot. Everybody's ready.
Yeah, that's what's great about this event. Just allowing everyone to have an opportunity to play the great game of basketball, to have the fans involved, and to the point where high schools are bringing their own mascots to support. That's awesome to see. The game is going to be starting soon. Anything else that you think Limestone has to do to contain Bradley?
I would just say you have to limit the 3-pointers.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And as for Limestone, they have to utilize their big men. Yeah. That is the biggest key to success today. It's going to be an exciting one. Again, very fast paced. I think we're going to get a high scoring matchup. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't think we mentioned yet either. We are at the U of I campus.
Yes.
We're in some of the rec centers. So this is the first time it's being in Champaign in a very long time. State is usually at Peoria. This year it is at in Champaign Urbana, and it is going to be a great game. Neutral court zone.
Yes, and here are the starting lineups for Limestone. Number 2, Brody Reed.
Number 13, Samuel Morse.
Number 13, Samuel Morse.
Number 15, Nicholas Tuba.
Number 15, Nicholas Tuba.
Number 33, Devontae Meyer-Berger.
Number 33, Devontae Meyer-Berger.
35, Trayvon Brooks.
And number 35, Trayvon Brooks.
That is the starting lineup for Limestone.
And here we have Bradley's starting lineup, joined alongside by the chair of their crowd. Number 20, Tyler Wilson. Number 23, Julian McKinnon. Number 23, Dietrich Key. Number 34, 44, excuse me. See, that's another great starting lineup.
And we mentioned how loud this crowd can get in. You saw right now, when they're announcing the starting line for both teams, the fans are excited. Everybody's ready to watch some great basketball for the state championship.
Yeah, they're putting it all on the line today. Here, the refs are getting prepared to have a great game today. Have the players go all out to have the opportunity to be crowned state champions
for the Division II state championship.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, and let's get it started with a tip-off here. Nicholas Suba getting ready for the tip for the Limestone Rockets.
And Daniel Ing getting ready for the tip-off for Bradley Bourbonnais Boilers.
Ref is getting ready to throw it. And the Limestone Rockets have it first. Oh, a pass inside, and it is stolen.
I told you about D. Dietrich. He is a team leader. He is going to get everybody involved. He's going to try to get his team involved to win this game.
Dietrich passes it to Tyler Wilson. Gives it back. Drives to the middle. Passes it out. And it is stolen and picked off and stolen by Dietrich.
Got it back.
Dietrich again pulls for two and a little bit off the mark there.
A little bit off the mark, but hey, we told you about this fast pace. That was what, 3 steals in the first 30 seconds of the game. It is going to be high pace. It's going to be all action, basically.
Alexander Byrne passes it inside and gets the layup.
You were talking about them big men, and they're utilizing them. Limestone's utilizing their big men. That was Brody Reed right there.
Yeah, Brody Reed had a massive game yesterday. Was definitely one of their key players in having success. Dietrich sizes his man up, passes it, fake pass to corner, and off the mark again from the three-point line.
They're going to shoot a lot of threes. Last game they happened to make a lot. Let's see if that happens this game.
Limestone gets it and throws it away.
Yeah.
So we have seen a lot of turnovers so far.
A lot.
That was one of our keys, to limit the turnovers. And
It's been, what, 4?
Yeah, the pace of this game is already crazy. Everyone's going super fast.
Tariq Maiden. He's going to shoot the ball a lot. I'm guessing 5 attempts.
I would not be surprised there. Maiden passes it out. Dietrich inside. Getting double teamed a little bit. Pulls from 3.
It was
Can't
on
go.
target. It was on target. He's going to keep shooting them.
Brody Reed takes it inside and gets the lay to go. Beautiful, beautiful play there. Tariq Maiden brings the ball up the court. Pass it to the corner to Dietrich.
Limestone, they're playing aggressive defense. They're making Bradley work for all their buckets right now.
And what we've seen so far, Bradley has had a tough time getting it into the paint.
I'm seeing so many blue jerseys. And Brody Reed passing the ball, getting his teammates involved. He could have easily took that up for 2.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see. Everyone getting involved. It isn't just one player taking it for the entire team. So nice to see that there. Dietrich on the outside. Passes it to the corner.
Daniel Ing.
Oh, just off the mark there. Gets a rebound, though. Can't go up. Has to pass it out again. Dietrich. And foul there.
I don't think that Bradley's playing bad. They're getting open looks. They're all target. They just have to knock them down. That's what they last game they knocked them down. This game is off to a bit of a slow start, but I think they're all good. I don't think there's anything to worry about because it's not like they're not getting open. They're getting great shots. It just has to fall in.
Yes, exactly. And there's got to be a little bit of nerves here, too. Just the
And
quick pace.
And that's the first one we were talking about. Bradley is going to shoot the ball, and that's the first one. Just like that, they're only down 3.
Yeah, I was just talking about nerves, and he did not look nervous on that shot. Great formation.
That was
great shot from the corner.
B.
Gets it inside and can't get it to go. We didn't see much of that yesterday. Trevon Brooks has
Fast
been
break
one of their
opportunity.
players. And it looked like he might have been fouled there, and he was. Good call there by the ref because he was kind of wrapped up there from the hands. But it looks like they'll be taken out from the side here.
Foul on Brody Reed right there, first of the game.
Tyler Wilson inbounding it. Gets it to Tariq Maiden. Can't get it to go.
That was a bit of a long midi.
Limestone Rockets on a fast break again. And it looked like there may have been a travel
But
there.
the ref did say he bobbled the catch. So Brody Reed right now, he has scored or assisted on all of Limestone's points right now. 6 points and 2 points from an assist.
Daniel Lynch gets it, passes it out, looking for the open man. Gets a shot and can't get it to go. Good rebound there. Tariq Maiden again gets it and can't get it to go. And there's a little scrum for the ball there. Good job keeping it alive. Goes through his hands. Passes it out to the top of the key. Looked like he may have been fouled there again, and it is called. Very aggressive Limestone defense here.
Limestone, the coach said they're going to play aggressive defense, and so far it has looked like that.
Currently an 8-3 game in favor of Limestone. Again, they're fouling quite a bit. Looks like we're getting our first substitution here. Dejon Taylor.
And he was one of your key players from the last game, wasn't he?
He is, and he's one of the many big men that I talked about, and having him as an interior defender is going to be key for Limestone. Hopefully hopefully bringing him in limits the fouls here. Tariq Maiden gets it back, and it is blocked. Looks like it'll be Bradley Bourbonnais' ball.
There's a lot of side outs right now.
Yeah, and they caught a break there because it was blocked, but they're getting another chance here. Bradley inbounds it. Tyreek Maiden brings it inside. Finds nothing. Gets to the outside and is blocked again, but another foul.
They're calling another foul.
And it looks like he'll be taking 2 shots here.
That was on
Deshaun Taylor, who we just mentioned, who was brought in to limit the fouls. And we have a timeout here. We'll be back after this here on Viking Television.
Youth leadership.
We are not just athletes.
We are the ambassadors of an uprising.
Peaceful protesters in rebellion against anyone
who has a fear of difference.
Our demands are
Equality,
dignity,
and the recognition of our shared humanity.
We will not stop or accept anything less.
We are deserving.
When we compete, we're fighting for a more inclusive world.
We are champions on the field and for this cause.
Today, our world is more divided than ever.
And coming together has never been more urgent.
Revolution is inclusion!
And it's not optional.
The only choice you need to make is how you'll join it.
Hey, we're back here with the Boilermakers attempting 2 shots. Tyler Wilson at the line gets the first to go. Looking to get the second here. And it goes just off the rim. They get the rebound, though.
Rebound by Bradley.
And it is out on Limestone again. So Bradley will be yet inbounding another ball.
This is one of the most physical, aggressive games I have seen. There is tons of fouls, tons of steals, tons of blocks, double team, triple team. They're trying to get the ball.
Yeah, there isn't much of a rhythm here for either team. It's either being negated by a foul or a turnover. Dietrich passes it out to Inge. Drives inside and is fouled again. That is one of many fouls so far here for Limestone, and they're adding substitutions to.
They're actually calling it a travel.
Are they? Yeah. They are calling it a travel. So again, Limestone catches a little bit of a break there. Substitution here for Limestone. Bringing in Ty Fate. Gets it inside. And it gets it to go. Deshaun Taylor.
Players. He got the ball. He just went straight up.
And that's why they brought him in. For the interior presence.
No, you have 13. I'm sorry.
Dietrich passes it outside. Passes it to the corner. Back inside. Gets the deflection. Passes it outside. Looks for the open man. It is stolen.
It's stolen right back. I told you.
Able to keep it inside. And it is stolen again. Very nice layup there. I thought he might have put that in for a slam.
He could have.
He definitely got up there. Beautiful play there by Samuel Morse. Dietrich. Setting up the play. Gets by his man. Drives inside. And gets it to go.
Nice midi right there.
That play was all him. Coast to coast. Able to get the 2 points there. Suba on the outside. And gets it to go.
Limestone is playing a beautiful game right now. They're getting free throws. They're getting inside points. They're shooting 3-pointers.
And these substitutions have been working for Limestone, as the 2 players that they just substituted in have already made a big difference in the scoreboard.
Yep, coaching is a big part of this game.
Ty Fate with the rebound. Kicks it up. A little bit of a Euro step there. Can't get it to go. Ty Fate with the rebound. Puts it up. Gets it to go.
He subs. That's 7 points right back to back to back, all by substitutions.
Great ball movement here so far, especially in transition. Tariq Maiden with the ball. Gets it out to Dietrich. Inge for 3. Can't get it to go.
And that's
off the top
out
of the
of
back
bounds.
That is a off the top of the backboard. That is it.
Looks like
there is a timeout here. We'll catch you later here on Viking Television.
Unified Sports is a unique opportunity to bring a competitive sport to a population that hadn't had that before.
That's what makes sports so powerful. It makes kids from all different backgrounds. It allows them to be spotlighted.
Unified Sports is the activity, I think, in a school that grabs everyone together. Whether they're participating on the field or watching from the sidelines, it gets everybody pumped and excited in seeing what Special Olympics really is all about.
You are back here, tuned in to Viking Television, in a pretty close game here. Let's continue to watch this exciting game. Obviously, Limestone is up big here, 17-6. Bolingbrook just hasn't been able to, or excuse me, Bradley Bourbonnais has not been able to find a rhythm as Limestone takes it up the court. Limestone brings it out to the outside, and it looks like it'll be Limestone's ball again.
And we're going to go to Gabe Gatherite to figure out what happened at timeout. What was going on during the huddles?
Hey, it's Gabe again. So Coach Schultz is really trying to emphasize putting a big man in the middle. She just subbed in 32, uses his size to get up inside, the paint, and Coach Drake is really emphasizing getting his guys to the free throw line and really getting those points on the board and making sure that 21 doesn't get in as many blocks as he's getting. Back to you, Andrew and Isaiah.
Thanks, Gabe. I think that's, again, very well said by both of the coaches, emphasizing, I guess, less foul trouble here for Limestone, especially not just it seems like every time Bradley Bourbonnais comes down the court, they're getting fouled.
Yeah, basically. D. Dietrich, he has 5 points right now, attempting to make it 6 and 7 with 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and these free throws are key here as we have a 17-6 game. Anything that Bradley can get right now is huge.
Yeah, just got to get it back brick by brick, slow by slow, shot by shot.
First shot is up, and it is good.
Nothing but net.
They're going to need another one of those to, again, kind of lower the margin here. 17-7 game. It's up, and it is good. 2 perfect free throws there.
Make it 7 points. He has 7 out of the team's 8 points.
Yeah, and you mentioned him. He's going to be key in their success. Limestone passes it to the corner. Can't go for Taylor.
And these big men, you mentioned all of these guys, they're so important, and it's helping out. Got the second chance points, and that's what Coach Schultz said she wanted to do. She said she wanted to get rebounds. She said she wanted multiple opportunities to score, and that's what's happening right here.
Yeah, and Meyerberger was one of my key players as well, just seeing him play yesterday and being such a force in the paint. Obviously got the air ball there and was able to put it up. Limestone on the fast break here again. Ty Fate trying to find an open man. Gets it, and it is out on Bolingbrook, or Bradley Bourbonnais, excuse me. Limestone taking it out here. Suba on the inbound. Another substitution here for Bradley. Tyler Wilson coming into the game for D. Dietrich. Limestone inbounds it. Gets it to Zachary Boyd. Boyd gives it back to Suba. Step back.
John Taylor almost had it. Offensive rebound for Limestone. Could not get it to go.
Now here comes Bradley up the court, slowing things down. Tarek Maiden gets to the outside. Finds an open man. Finds another one and can't get it to go off the back of the rim. Gets the rebound and Again, a lot of sprawls for these loose balls here in the paint, especially for Bradley off these misses.
Every possession you could get in there. The shots aren't falling as they were last game, but they're still getting them the green light to shoot the ball. I heard the coach saying corner, give it to the guy in the corner. Shot the ball, happy not to make it. Almost got the offensive rebound, but did not happen.
Boyd coming up the court. Boyd gets it. Gets it up to the left. And it is like there is a double dribble there. Looks like it'll be Bradley's ball after the turnover. It seems like every time Maiden gets the ball, he tries to slow down the pace.
Yeah.
He's slowing down because it seems like right now, Bradley, they're playing very fast and almost too fast for their own good.
Well, 15 seconds left until the end of the first quarter.
Tyler Wilson.
Probably going to go for the last shot. I see a lot of teams do that.
Looking up at the clock, trying to slow things down to get that last shot
5,
as you just mentioned.
4, 3,
Puts
2,
it up and can't get it to go. Limestone has a last-second shot and is off by a few feet.
End of the first quarter, so Limestone with
a really impressive first quarter, and we'll be back after this end of the first quarter intermission. You are currently tuned in to Viking Television.
Hey, it's Gabe again. Now, Coach Drake is really trying to emphasize getting his guys open because he knows he can't force them up the middle because he has 32 and he got 21 right up in the middle as soon as 33 tries and crash inside. One thing he's really focusing on is getting those fouls and getting his guys back to the free throw line and getting that ball back in their hands and putting the scores on the board because right now they're down bad. So, back to Isaiah and Andrew. Thank you.
Yeah, he mentioned that they're down 11 right now. Their shots just aren't falling, and it's kind of hard to go in the paint because he mentioned DeJohn Taylor, he mentioned Trayvon Brooks, who make it really, really hard to just score a layup or lay the ball up in the paint. So they're trying to get open guys for open shots, and just has to fall really.
Yeah, Faith DeLong here came in during the intermission. 2 more subs here for Limestone.
Trayvon Brooks and Devontae Meyer-Berger. This is one of the tallest lineups I've seen. All these guys are relatively tall.
Dietrich misses the second. Nice rebound there by DeJohn Taylor. And looks like the refs are calling a double dribble there. That is especially a tough turnover after getting a few misses from the line there.
There has been a lot of change of possessions in this game, and it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon in the second quarter.
Well, it looks like Limestone is inbounding the ball. Well,
nope.
Back to Bradley. A little bit of a confusion there. Bradley. Looks like there's some kind of confusion here for the referees. There's a delay of game. Delay a game there on Limestone. I have not seen that call
on an inbound.
Too much. Yeah. Definitely an interesting call there by the referee. Gets it in to D, and out again on Limestone.
A lot
Another
of
inbound
these
here
side outs,
for
these
Bradley.
inbounds. There's so many. Because rather it's a steal that goes the ball or a loose ball.
Yeah, and that has not helped the momentum whatsoever. Bradley inbounds it, can't get it to go. Rebound. Dietrich D. Tries to find the open man, does. Gets the top of the key. Maiden drives, passes it inside. Again, trapped, and another double dribble.
These refs are calling everything. There's nothing that you can do that they are not going to see.
Yeah, turnover after turnover here for Limestone. Limestone getting ready to inbound the ball here. The Boilers are subbing in Julia McMahon.
Watching her pregame, she has a killer mid-range.
Yeah, and she was a starter for a reason. She was getting a lot of looks here earlier in the game. And another turnover here for Limestone.
Yep.
Doesn't look like they were really ready for that pretty fast pass.
Back to Bradley.
Bradley, they need to find some open shots here because
and knock them down.
Yeah, besides getting fouled, they've either been turning it over or been going to the line. There hasn't been much of a flowing offense here. Let's see if they can do anything to change that. Inge for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound and a foul on the way down.
You mentioned it.
Loose ball foul.
They're getting their guys open. You just kind of just a little bit harder for it. A little bit harder for them to hit the shots as they're not falling as much as they were last game.
It's like this maybe a 1-for-1, or they're going to take it out. 1-for-1. 1-for-1 here for Maiden. Or excuse me, Dietrich D. He needs to make these for sure. 19-8. And he can't get it to go. He needs to continue to put up shots, though. Gets it inside Limestone. Beautiful play by Trevon Brooks. Maiden brings it up the court. Gets it out to the corner. D up for three. Can't get it to go. Gets it back inside and can't get it to go again. Fast break for Limestone again.
Another, the ball is flying everywhere, and it's another side out, another inbound. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say pauses throughout the game. It's still free flowing, but so it's a couple pauses.
Yeah, it's kind of like a start-stop situation.
Yep.
A team goes on a fast break, foul, turnover. The other team goes on a fast break, foul, turnover. Limestone gets it in and off the
glass.
backboard.
Did she call bank?
I would hope so because it sure looked like it. Faith along with the three-point shot. Very, very nice.
You mentioned Tariq Manning. When he gets the ball, it does look like they slow down a lot more. And then as soon as the ball's not in his hands, another inbound.
And we're getting some substitutions here for the Rockets.
That's one thing about Limestone. They are getting everybody in the game, everybody involved. There's nobody that does not have a chance to play.
Serenity Parkman in.
I think this is the first time I heard she's getting in, so let's see what she does. Limestone, all the substitutions they've made, they have been for a reason. They have not made this bad substitution all game. So let's see what she does when she gets in the game.
I will say that Bradley Bourbonnais has done a really good job of keeping the ball alive on some of these misses.
And another foul, this time on Dietrich D.
At this point, it looks like we may be going into a bonus situation here. They're going to take it out.
I would not be surprised. X foul is a bonus situation. Right now we have DeJohn Taylor taking it out.
Pass it inside. Samuel Morse up the court for the Rockets. Finds DeJohn Taylor for three. Good rebound there. Can't get it to go on the interior pass. Dietrich D. Court passes it to Maiden. Maiden finds the open shooter and just off.
They just need these threes to fall. These guys are getting open.
Inch for three.
2 for $1.
Can't get it to go again. Again, keeping the ball alive here for Bradley.
It's a call. I'm going to guess a jump ball. Oh, no. Limestone. Oh.
It looks like there will be a jump ball, but the possession goes to Limestone. Serenity Parkman taking it out for the Rockets here. Substitution here for the Rockets again. Devontae Meyerberger in for Trevon Brooks. Finds the open man. Suba
4-3.
pulling for three. Can't get it to go. Good defensive rebound there by Inge. Cage Williams passes to Inge in the corner. Can't get it to go.
She's shooting the ball, and she gets closer and closer with each attempt. And another offensive rebound for Bradley. This time they will keep possession.
Great jump ball situation there. That is huge for Bradley's confidence, and they need it right here. Maiden finds D. Inge for three. Oh, just off.
That one looked good, just falls a little bit short.
A little
and
bit.
It's a foul in the back court.
And it looks like that was on a fast break situation. Can't have that there if you're Limestone. Bradley will be taking it out here.
There's about 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and Bradley still has his score since the first quarter. What do they need to do to get some points on the board?
I think they just need to slow it down, if I'm being honest. They need to slow down the pace, find the open man, and they have found it for a majority of the time, but just haven't been able to make shots. Limestone gets the steal. Suba with it, puts it back up, and just off the top of the glass. And looks like a loose ball foul here.
Over the back, it will be Bradley's ball.
See, this is huge for Bradley because they've been getting opportunities. They just haven't been able to put the ball in the rim.
That is going to come down here and inbound the ball. See if they can get some points on the board because they're finding the open guys. The shots just aren't falling as much as they were last game.
Coach is calling the inbounds play, or it looks like there will be a 1-for-1, excuse me, or bonus at this point.
And they need these free throws. District D has 7 points, and 4 of those have been from free throws.
Brody Reed getting ready to check in.
Brody Reed has 6 points and assists right now, so he was a key component for them to start the game. That's how they started the game off so hot, and now he's coming back in.
First one good for D. Here comes Reed in for Samuel Morse. Here's D attempting second free throw. Can't get it to go.
Only gets one to go for 8 points.
And it looks like there's a line violation on Limestone again.
And so that means he's shooting more free throws. And they need anything. They're finally on the board this time in the second quarter.
And right now they just need to convert on these free throws. Because that has been their primary source of offense.
And it's just not falling, so they need the free points. And they get them.
Go. That is a huge break for them. Substitution here. D comes out. Tyler Wilson back in. Deshaun Taylor taking it out to Brody Reed. Brody Reed slowing the pace down here. Trying to set up the players. Finds Suba on the outside. Looks for a three. Can't get it to go.
Off the glass again. This time it doesn't go.
For Bradley. Fast break situation and throws it away.
Just throw it out.
That is what's been killing Bradley right now.
I think that's just killing both teams in general.
Yeah.
Just an insane amount of turnovers.
23-10 game here.
About 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Suba inbounding. Brody Reed. Again, slowing down the pace here.
Thing with the next mass mandate, which is next max timeout, which is a dead ball under 4 minutes. Bradley just needs to go in with the intention of trying to maybe hit the free throws and just keep finding open guys. Because it worked last game, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. Might not be working this time, but just keep going what you're good at.
Yeah, and with that,
that is the mass timeout.
That is the mass timeout. You are currently tuned into Limestone.
But
Bradley.
Last time, these two times, Bradley beat Limestone beat St. Patrick's High School. And even though they're not in a championship game, they're playing the third place game on the other court over there. So let's just take a moment to congratulate them during this commercial.
Hey, we are back here tuned in to Limestone versus Bradley in a 23-10 game in favor of the Limestone Rockets. During the commercial break, foul again on Limestone.
But Cage Williams is currently at the line, hoping for an opportunity to put some points on the board for the first time this game, make the deficit a little bit closer.
Yeah, anything at this point in the game would be huge. Can't get the first one to go. Substitution here for Limestone. Bryson Jarvis in for Parkman. Second free throw here on the way. And
he missed
off
both.
the rim again.
You need those free throws.
Nice rebound there by Devontae Meyerberger. Brody Reed between the legs, drives to the paint, loses it, picks it back up, out to Suba, gets it out to Brody Reed again. Brody Reed controlling the pace, finds Meyerberger for three, just off. Fast break opportunity here for Bradley. Loose ball, picked up by Bradley again.
Cage Williams. That's Cage Williams' first 2 points on the game, and they're down 11 points, slowly making their comeback.
Yeah, and that's a huge point in this situation. Brody Reed here, taking up the court for Limestone, as he usually does. Gets it on the outside, drives in the paint, finds the open man in Meyerberger, gets it to go. Nice floater there.
Yep.
Cage Williams.
And Brody Reed, he's a playmaker. Even if he's not scoring, that's his second assist this game, leading both teams.
Tariq Maiden finds the open man. Gets to the wing.
They're finding the open guys. They just need to get these shots knocked down.
That was a big rebound there by Meyerberger. Brody Reed getting double teamed. Full court press a little bit.
He's getting everybody involved. 6 points and 3 assists. He has the same amount of point generated. He has 12 points generated.
Yeah, Dejon Taylor. Nice layup there. Good ball movement here by Bradley. Out on Limestone. Bradley's ball. Substitution here again for Limestone. Samuel Morse in for Brody Reed. Brody Reed out for Limestone. That might be a big substitution here late. Tariq Maiden tries to get to the open man, and it looks like there's a kick ball here. Bradley Bourbonnais' ball again.
Yeah.
Another substitution here.
You mentioned that may have been a big substitution. I agree with you. It seems like when Brody Reed's in the game, Limestone just a lot more controlled, and everybody seems to be touching the ball. He's just setting up his athletes in great positions to score the ball, and that's why he has so many assists.
Joseph Menard in here for the first time today. Like there's another timeout here.
They're calling a timeout, but we'll be cutting to Gabe just further insight him to see. Or we'll be going to commercial. See you later, guys, on Viking Television.
My favorite superhero is the Flash.
I'm Aiden, and my favorite superhero is Flash.
What's your favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
My favorite superhero is Green Lantern. Court moment. Probably after we get off the buses and we all get in a circle and Melise starts dancing and we start hyping him up.
Just the whole team like really coming together and really like. Let's make a shot where Jeff put up the shot before the buzzer beater go out. So we.
Off moment, like off the court moments that I enjoy the most, and like ones on the bus.
Caleb Alexander, and my favorite part about unified basketball is the memories I make with my teammates on buses and buzzer beater wins.
My favorite off-court moment was the bus rides because we were always bonding together and always nice to know. Make no apologies. This is me.
So Coach Paul is really looking to utilize 33 and 24 to set up blocks so they can get to the three-point line. They're really really trying to get these rebounds, trying to put the ball back in their hands, and they're also trying to utilize their power and strengths that Limestone has is on them, and utilizing it, put them right back on the free throw line to build up these points. So back to you, Isaiah and Andrew.
They're trying to use D-Detrick. He has about 9 of their 12 points, and he's on the offensive boards. You see him trying really hard. They're just going all out, and that's what Bradley needs to do to make this deficit a little bit shorter before halftime in about a minute.
Limestone looking to inbound the ball here. Limestone looking to kind of slow down the pace since we only have about 53 seconds left here in the second quarter. Finds the open man.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass by Morris Samuel for his first assist of the game. That was nice.
Yeah, Meyerberger has been a force down in the paint so far, getting almost anything he wants at this point.
You see them going to as Coach said, to Tariq Madden.
Can't get it to go. Good rebound. Offensive rebound here for Bradley. Puts it back up. Off the rim again. That one rolled out. That was a good opportunity for Bradley, and they foul again. At this point, it looks like Limestone is not in the bonus yet, which is kind of surprising here since we've had a ton of fouls.
About 17 seconds till halftime. Probably hold the ball to the last shot. Try to get something good and to go up maybe by 20 points before halftime.
Samuel Morse. Again, like you said, probably gonna wait this one out. Maybe find an open man in the paint. Drives on his man. Step back. Gets it to the outside end. Between the legs, saves it, and that will do it here.
Yeah, for halftime, so what'd you see out of this team?
This was quite an interesting game. We are having like a weird game here because 29-12. Not much offense there for Bradley. They weren't really able to get in a flow, whereas Limestone, they got whatever they wanted. They really did.
Basically, and they're utilizing everybody. Looking at the score sheet, everybody is just involved. You see Brody Reed with 6 points and 3 assists, getting all his athletes involved. You've seen DeJohn Taylor, all of these guys. Everybody's touching the ball, and we're getting ready to interview, going to Gabe Gatherwright, who has an interview ready with Bradley's coach to see what they need to do better in the second half.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Coach Drake Paul. Coach, what adjustments are you looking to make in the second half?
Well, they're just so big. They're out rebounding us, and they're a lot stronger than we are. So we're just hopefully some of our shots will start falling because we haven't made any outside shots the whole half. So hopefully that'll change.
Okay. What are you looking to utilize your defense like you lose them last night, putting 33 in their face? Are you looking to draw out the fouls and get back on the three-point line, or are you looking for a coach?
Yeah, we did a good job attacking. They had 11 fouls. The other Limestone did, and we only had 3 team fouls. So this half we're going to be able to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe go for steals.
Okay. Well, thanks for meeting with me, Coach.
Right, thank you. You look good.
Thank you, sir. Back to you, Andrew and Isaiah.
Yeah, you heard the Bradley's coach saying they want to just knock these have these shots keep falling, and that's exactly what I said they have to do. It worked last game. This half that first half was just not as nice to them as the last game were, but I think you keep going with it because the shots are on target, the people are open, and also he mentioned that Limestone had 11 fouls, and that sounds about right because every time we looked at, I felt like a Bradley play was at the free throw line. You just have to knock them down because it's called a free throw for a reason. Those are free points. You need the free points if you can get them.
Yeah, and I think a thing that people say is that shooters shoot, and Bradley. They've been shooting. They haven't been able to knock them down, but as long as they keep on trying to put up shots, it'll eventually go down.
Yeah.
Julia McMahon has been one of those players who hasn't found much success, but she continues to put it up. And again, they haven't been successful, but as long as she continues to shoot it, it will go down at some point.
Same for Daniel Ing. She's just shooting the ball. He's just shooting the ball. Has not gone in, but they're all on target. And I would not be mad at her if she mad at him if he just continues to shoot the ball, because eventually they're gonna fall down. They fell down last game. I also like to see, instead of maybe Tariq Madden controlling the ball, get him open, because last game he had about 4 or 5 threes, and I want to see him shoot the ball a little bit more rather than maybe going for like controlling the ball, being the playmaker. Let him get him an opportunity to shoot the ball. Maybe that's what Bradley's coach will do.
And I think the same thing can be said for Limestone, because they have been able to put up the ball really well. But we have another interview here with the coach for Limestone.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Coach Schultz. Coach Schultz, what are you looking to do to keep them in the paint and keeping you protected and stopping them from rebounding so much?
We've got to do a better job of boxing out and using our size in there. Sometimes we get caught watching when the shot goes up instead of looking to get ourselves in a good position to get that rebound. So hopefully we can do a little bit better job of that here in the second half.
All right, so what are you looking to keep your lead, Coach? I mean, you're up pretty big right now.
We got to look to take care of the ball, maybe look to push the ball a little bit more in transition and hit the open person.
Okay. Well, it's good meeting with you, Coach. It's so exciting to be here. Back to you, Isaiah.
And Coach, he mentioned they had a lot of turnovers. Both coaches can say the same thing, but Limestone, they did have a lot of turnovers. And they still have this big lead. So if they somehow clean that up, their deficit their lead might start growing even more.
Yeah, they have been utilizing their big men. As we said, that was one of our game plans, and what I saw from Limestone was pure domination in all aspects. They were able to control the paint, but it was a very intense offensive performance there. But for the remainder of the last few minutes, let's take a break here. You are currently tuned into Limestone versus Bradley here on Viking Television.
once again. And we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times.
Welcome back to Viking Television here, broadcasting the 2022 IHSA Unified Basketball State Championship in the Division 2. Right here, we don't relatively have a close game. It's 29-12 in favor of Limestone after a really impressive first half. What were your takeaways?
I think we pretty much not predicted, but had a very good idea of what each team's game plan was going to be. I said Bradley's going to take a lot of threes, shoot a lot of threes, and you said Limestone, they don't defend the three ball well, and I still would agree that they don't. Bradley just happens to be missing a lot of them, and you also mentioned that Limestone are going to utilize their big man, and I think that's very important that they've been doing that. You just see them on the court right now. They have 5 guys that are all taller than pretty much the tallest guy on Bradley's team, and that's why they've been getting so many rebounds. That's why they've been so aggressive on defense. And they're just playing a great game overall, guarding the paint well. Maybe the perimeter not so much, but the Bradley shot is not falling, so kind of evens out.
Yeah, and Brody Reed, who's getting ready to inbound the ball, has been a key factor in Limestone's success so far.
Yeah, easily passing the ball around, getting everybody involved. I remember it was a play where he could have easily took it up for 2. Passed it to one of his teammates, and that's what all of this is about.
Samuel Morris here for Limestone, controlling the pace. Suba
trying to
get around his defender.
Seem like they're a lot more relaxed, a lot more calm.
Yeah, it just looks like they have a game plan here. Brody Reed. Not sure if that pass was to him, but throws it away anyway. Bradley getting ready to inbound. And their first attempt here in the second half. Tariq Maiden with the ball. Tries to find the open man and gets it to go. Daniel Inge. Great play there. Found the open man.
They score really quickly. Down 15. Trying to get points on the board.
Yeah, as quick as they can, too. Trying to put a little bit of a run here.
That was a great pass, by the way, by Tariq Madden. Found the guy open. Passed him the ball.
Yeah, tried to go up there for Limestone. Couldn't get it to go. Looks like Bradley will be inbounding after it went out on Limestone. Timeout here for a shoe. Tyler Wilson gets it to Maiden. Maiden tries to get around Suba. Finds Dietrich D. D calls for a screen. Gets it. Goes around. Finds the open man in the corner. And it looks like Maiden may have stepped out right there. And that's such a tough shot, the corner, because you have to be so positioned in a place where you're not too close to the line in front of you or the one behind you, because either way it's going to be a two-pointer.
I also mentioned that I wanted to see Tariq Maiden take more threes, and looks like coach is trying to get him involved too.
Trevon Brooks, again, not too many people are going to be stopping him in the paint. Great play. Dietrich D finds Inch, looks for a 3. Suba with the deflection and the steal, takes it up the court. Oh, can't get the pass to go. It's stolen again by Bradley. And is overthrown.
Just by a little bit. Would have been in probably transition layup.
And we've seen that all night.
Yeah.
That's been a thing that has happened. They've been able to get a bunch of steals, but on that fast break, they're just not able to connect too well at all here. Limestone. Samuel Morse. Again, getting ready for players to get open. Brody Reed. Again, patiently waiting. Trevon Brooks calling for it in the paint. Samuel Morse passes it to Brody Reed. Brody Reed gets it. Goes in the paint. Euro step. Off the glass. Trevon Brooks with the rebound. Trying not to lift up his foot. And it will be Limestone's ball here. Brody Reed inbounding per usual. Finds the open man. Samuel Morse can't get the layup to go. That is a foul. Looked like he may have been elbowed there. Bradley will be inbounding it here. Inge getting ready to inbound it. Deshaun Taylor getting ready to check in for Trevon Brooks.
Take out one big man, put in another one.
Yeah, that's the luxury of playing for the Limestone Rockets. They have so many players.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Who can essentially come in and act like nothing has changed.
They also have so many players in general. Their roster size is probably about 25% larger than Bradley's, which, I mean, is a big help. You have to worry about stamina. Everybody can get involved.
Tarek Maiden. McMahon for three. Can't get to go. Rebound.
Second chance point.
Rebound by Dietrich D. Kind of clotheslined a little bit there. Foul. Foul on Deshaun Taylor. Again, out of bounds. Bradley will be inbounding it yet again. 31-14 game here. Finds McMahon. Tries to get it away. Double teamed. Trapped. Suba picks it up. Tries to get it ahead, and it is stolen again. Tyler Wilson throws it away. Gets it back to Limestone. Suba for two. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up, and
hey, just patted his stats down a little bit, you know. Mr. Chess, so he can get the rebound. Still got the 2 points.
Great play there to stay composed, because a lot of players, they miss that easy layup and they get a little nervous, and he was able to stay composed and get it to go. Three for Dietrich D. He's one of your players that you talked about, and he's showing why today.
That's the second one of the game. That's the two 3-pointers that they have hit or have came from Dietrich D. You see him going for a loose ball.
Tries to get it to Suba inside.
That's a lot of falling bodies on the court too.
It is, and these players are playing their hearts out right now. They're going back and forth.
State championship game, you got to.
They're going back and forth. Hardly any breaks. They're just putting it all in line here, diving for loose balls, doing anything they can to keep their team in it. Tariq Maiden up the court, finds Maiden. Inge.
Daniel.
Try
to hit off the glass.
May have been blocked there a little bit, and they're calling a travel there. Could have been a loose ball foul, but they're giving
Alexander Bayard. Sorry.
Oh, they kind of talked about it, and it is going to be a loose ball foul.
Oh, wow. So Limestone actually keeps the ball.
Yeah, a little bit of a break there.
Yeah,
for
foul
Limestone.
on Cage Williams.
Limestone getting ready to inbound it.
It looks like Bradley's coach agrees with that at all.
Paul Drake is not a fan of that, looking for an explanation here.
Yeah, you see him arguing with the coach.
Yeah, and I think the explanation there was that he traveled because he was pushed. Yeah, so which makes sense. I feel like that's the right call, but it's tough being the coach of your team and watching something like that happen. Limestone up the court again. Samuel Morse, ball in his hands. Devontae Meyer-Berger, excuse me, gets it to go. And one. See, like I was saying, you substitute a big man, you get another one in, and it's like nothing ever happened. He's going to shoot one here. See if he can convert on the 3-point play.
How many points is Meyerberger have? Meyerberger for Limestone.
Meyerberger getting ready. Puts it up and off the front of the rim.
And you see Meyerberger with another basket. That was his 8th point. Ball goes to Daniel. But yeah, he's scoring. Brody's scoring. Everybody on this Limestone team is pretty much involved. It's like all have equal parts of the pie, basically.
Limestone gets the ball off of yet another turnover. Limestone again calling out the play. Samuel Morse
pull up 3
for 3, in and out. Can't get it to go. Suba back to Samuel Morse. Finds DeJon Taylor.
That was a great pass.
Gets it, puts it up, and gets it to go.
2 points for another big man. And you mentioned that was one of your key players, and he's proving why.
Yeah, I talked about the resiliency of Limestone, and they're proving it here with their game. Going down for loose balls and converting off of them. Bradley can't get to go. Dietrich D finds the open man, cuts inside, gets the pass, a little give and go there. Looks like a foul going the other way for Limestone. Limestone is going.
And then you see right here, passes the ball to DeJon Taylor. He loses it a bit at first, and that's so much composure to lose the ball, get back up, and lay the ball up really clean, really nice.
Great play there by him, but looks like we're going to get our first timeout here of the half. Limestone is up 37-17 here on Viking Television.
My favorite superhero is the Flash.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and my favorite superhero is Flash.
What's your favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
My favorite superhero is Green Lantern.
Run away, they say no one
Court moment. Probably after we get off the buses and we all get in a circle and Melise starts dancing and we start hyping them up.
Just the whole team like really coming together and really like let's make a shot where Jeff put up the shot before the buzzer beater go out. So we won.
Off moment or like off the court moments that I enjoy the most, and like someone's on the bus.
Caleb Alexander, and my favorite part about unified basketball is the memories I make with my teammates on buses and buzzer beater wins.
My favorite off-court moment was the bus rides because we were always bonding together and it was nice to know.
make no apologies. This is me.
You are back here tuned into Viking Television in a 20-point affair with Limestone leading. This has been a little bit of a better half for Bradley as they've been able to make a few shots, make a few free throws, but still Limestone has been dominating in all aspects.
I mean, it's hard to score. It's hard to stop them. I mean, and I feel like that's a great game plan. They're in the state championship basketball game for a reason. And you see Bradley trying to get his crowd support a little bit higher, get them a little bit more involved, get some loud cheers. Because crowd interaction is important.
And Bradley has had a loud fan base here today. Even being down by 20, they're still cheering on their team as loud and proud as they can. Limestone. Samuel Morse.
If you see, Limestone is utilizing pick and rolls a lot. I feel like every play down the set is a pick and roll.
McMahon gets the steal, finds the open man, gets it into the paint, up and under, off the bottom of the rim, steals it, and looks like there may have been a foul there. Looks like Limestone will be shooting two now here in the. Oh, looks like they're not in the bonus as of yet, inbounding it out from the side. Brody Reed getting ready to inbound it. Samuel Morris. So we have DeJon Taylor here and Devontae Meyerberger in for Limestone. Two key players here today. Suba gets it. Spin move. Rebound, Taylor.
John Taylor missed the layup, put it right back in, and he was one of your key players for a reason. He's so important to the team, so essential. Great defense, and even better offense.
Yeah, he's really the cleanup man. If there's a bad shot, he'll get the rebound and put it up. Nice attempt there by Bradley as can't get it to go. Cage Williams, kind of bit of a Euro step there, trying to create some space in the paint.
Looks like he's going to shoot free throws. And look at the replay. Misses the shot. Once again, does not lose composure. Gets it over everybody. Just look how he towers over everybody.
Bradley gets it in. Tries to throw it off the Limestone player. Suba may have traveled for an alley-oop. Great ball movement there by Limestone. Couldn't convert, though. Meyerberger go up for the block and hit him on the arm, it looked like. That'll be 2 shots for Bradley and Tyler Wilson.
Look at that.
See here on the fast break.
Coast to coast. Just couldn't finish it. Yeah, that's
clearly
definitely
hits him
a
on the
foul.
arm.
Yep.
Tyler Wilson shooting 2 here. Trying to stay composed. Gets one. For the most part, the free throw shooting here has been pretty good for Bradley.
Yeah.
Tyler Wilson gets a second to go. That's a huge 2-point play there. 39-19 game. About a minute and 25 remaining here in the third quarter.
Look at West again, that pick and roll. Look at they're utilizing them. Off ball
Taylor
screens.
in and out on the 3-point. Suba step backs and looks like there will be a foul there.
Foul. Bradley is arguing that wasn't travel, but looks like the refs are calling a foul right now. But yeah, Limestone just look at DeJohn Taylor. Almost his, but that was set up off an off-ball screen by Nicholas Suba, who he just looks to be their brick wall. He's just out there setting screens, and now he's currently shooting free throws. Misses the first one.
And if you're Bradley right now, you need to up the pace.
Yeah,
because
you don't have time to waste.
There isn't much time to make a comeback here.
There's a minute left in the third quarter.
Line violation there by DeJohn Taylor. Looked like it'll be going the other way. Bowling Bradley coming up. Tariq Maiden finds the open man. Almost half-court pressing there.
Yep.
Maiden again on the outside. Tries to drive. Finds the man. 3. Good rebound there by Meyerberger. Finds Suba. Tries to keep it in. A little bit too ahead. A little bit too fast there for Limestone. Cage Williams inbounding the ball here. Substitution here. Joseph Menard. On this possession, what are you looking to do if you're Bradley?
Two for one. I'm trying to get out here, score quick, play some defense, and then try to get. I want 2 shots basically.
DeJohn Taylor coming
I'm looking and you mentioned open the pace. I'm trying to score as quickly as possible.
Excuse me, DeJohn Taylor going out for Trevon Brooks. Another big substitution there.
See them trying to they let the ball clock stop a little bit late. Roll through on the ground. For 3.
For 3.
Just almost there. They try to shoot quick. They're gonna play defense. Hopefully they're hoping to get one more to possession.
Samuel Morse bringing it up the court fast. Meyerberger for 3. Tried to get the rebound. Fast break for Bradley here. Nice putback attempt. Looked like he may have been fouled again. Another putback and can't get it to go. Brody Reed.
Well, he
fast
dunked.
Break. Nearly dunked. You saw he has a smile on his face. He wanted to put that in.
For 8 points and 3 assists. He is playing player of the game, in my opinion. Getting everybody involved, getting his athletes involved, and that's exactly what Unified Special Olympics are about.
See here on the steal for Brody Reed. Sees that no one is behind him. Tries to go up for the dunk and just misses it. He needed to pick it up a little bit more.
A little more.
Bradley inbounding it.
Shoots
for 3.
It. Hey, that will be the end of the third quarter. And you guys are watching Bradley versus Limestone. Limestone is currently up 41-19, but fourth quarter is crunch time. But you guys are listening to Viking Television.
You're back here, tuned into Viking Television. Start of the fourth quarter.
And it's been a great 3 quarters so far, especially if you're a Limestone fan.
And even if you're not, if you're rooting for Bradley, this has been a great time with the
Everybody's
energy of the
scoring,
crowd, the mascot.
Everybody's happy to be here.
Supportive teammates and whatnot. It's overall been a great weekend here.
Everybody's happy to be here. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's touching the ball, and that's exactly what you're doing this for.
It's like a little bit of confusion here on the inbound. Substitution here. McMahon going back, and looks like there will be another substitution here. Joseph Menard coming in. I don't know if there were 5 players out on the floor to start, so I think they're just clearing everything up now. Brody Reed taking it up the court.
Brody Reed, we talked about him a lot this game.
He has been one of the standout players here, to say the least.
And when we said it, he gets everybody involved, and that might be my favorite thing about him. Everybody's touching the ball with him on the court. You don't have to worry about not anybody getting involved. And D-District coming right back down.
Knocking down the mid-range.
The start of the fourth quarter is also a great start already.
And they got a lot of work to do. See their full court pressing here. Brody Reed getting through the press. Trying to slow things down.
Going to Brooks, a beautiful pass, just happened to miss it, but it put him right in position.
Isaac Anderson in the game here for Limestone. Bradley.
Daniel.
Finds Inge.
And it goes in.
Gets it to go.
Look at the mascot in the back. Look how happy he is dancing. We were talking about that. It's going to go in. Coach said it. We said it.
Great shot there. Yeah. And they needed that huge. And it looks like
look at the difference in this stadium. Everybody's hype. Look at Daniel wide open in the corner. Mid-range by
mid-range. And he just forced a turnover here. And it seems like the momentum
started to shift. Look at everybody getting loud. Tariq Maiden with
getting
the ball.
Loud here. Maiden tries to find the open man. Throws it away. Devontae Berger between the legs. Finds Brody Reed down
2 points.
Down the lane.
Easy 2.
You are not stopping that. Full speed down the lane. It's tough to stop. Maiden coming up the court here. Finds the open man. Drives to the paint. Back to Maiden. Puts it up for 3.
Off the glass.
Go. Tries to keep the ball alive. Brody Reed, of course, comes down with the rebound.
They're double teaming him now.
Breaks through the press again. Full speed ahead.
And another layup.
Another layup. Another 2 points there for Brody Reed.
That's 10 points for him
Full
now.
court pass. Bradley, they get it. They convert it. And it looks like he may have stepped out. That's really good defense there by
for sure.
Meyer Berger there, allowing him to just step out. Here's the replay here.
Look at him go
full speed ahead.
How are you stopping that?
You aren't. And Brody Reed has proved that today. You are not stopping that. Great game by him today, for
easily.
sure. Like you've been saying the entire game, keeping his teammates engaged, finding open men, and
then sometimes he has to take it up.
Yep.
He'll take it up.
If he has to do something himself, he will. But he also get the other players involved here.
Kind of like a Chris Paul type.
Yeah.
I feel like always getting his teammates involved is number one.
Also controlling the pace as well.
But you know, if he needs to score, he's going to score.
Suba passes it back to Brody Reed. Brody Reed drives it. Finds the open
Beautiful
man.
pass and another assist. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's 5 assists for him on the day. I think the biggest indication of what he's doing is he has the same amount of points from assists as he has points. So he's literally doing everything at a 50-50 rate.
And another player that I'd like to acknowledge here is Meyer Berger right
for
here.
Sure. I think that's about 12 for him right
and
there.
He's been super efficient in the paint.
I think that's 12 for points for him right there, actually. So who will be the leading scorer? There's so many candidates.
And he just got a block there. He's been able to keep a few balls alive, steals. He's doing it all. This team is very versatile in their skill set.
John Taylor. I feel like another underrated guy, Nicholas Suba on the defensive end, or even his points not be on it. But you see, he's been in the game for about maybe all. I think we could talk. He's been in the game for probably the whole entire game, and that's because he's setting these screens. He's also getting these rebounds. Everybody's getting involved. The John Taylor, we said he has a few points, been to the free throw line. Shot the ball, missed it, but maybe he'll have another chance. Another guy, Ty Fate, he's had a great game overall.
And Suba, like you just mentioned, is he's really lengthy. He's able to use his wingspan to his advantage. Obviously, make a few blocks, but also make a few good defensive plays, as well as lay it up a few times.
And Trevon Brooks, more of the same kind of like the John Taylor type.
Yeah.
In a big man, I would say Brody's doing a really good job of finding them and just lay it up, and that's why they have so many points. That's why they're up big right now.
Yeah, we're back here with after a quick 30-second timeout. Inbounding the ball here for Limestone is Isaac Anderson. Brody Reed, again, taking it up the court, facilitating the entire game.
And what do we say about Nicholas Suba? Setting those off-ball screens. However, what's the turnover? Oh, back to Limestone.
Good steal there.
Another pass. And it goes in for 6 assists now on the day by Brody Reed.
I think he's chasing a triple-double here.
I mean, yeah.
It's getting close, and I like that effort.
Just
I like that.
Look at the instant replay right there. Beautiful pass. Goes in. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, and the I guess interior players for Limestone have been key today. They've been so efficient. Hardly any missed layups. They've been doing it all.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to get a full substitution here. All 5 players going out. That's also good to see. It's good to see everyone getting a chance here.
I'm excited to see what DeJohn Taylor does. Been in a while since he's been in the game, but when he was in the game, he was getting those layups. He was shooting the ball, setting the screen, getting the rebounds. I think that my favorite thing about him, he keeps his composure. He'll miss a layup, he'll get the rebound, hit the next one, he'll lose the ball, get the rebound, and hit another layup.
Samuel Morse
to him
in for Brody Reed.
On target.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah.
Bradley.
Look at coaching
Cage
the
Williams.
team. Daniel.
Inch.
2 threes. That's 2
again.
look at the mascot. As happy as everybody here. Might be happier than him.
Yeah, and we talked about it at halftime. Shoot or shoot. And
Yeah.
you've got to continue to put up shots.
Yes.
And it will eventually go down, and it has done today for Daniel Inch.
It's not about what you miss. It's about what you make.
Exactly. That's all that matters at the end of the day. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a...
Keep going.
Yeah.
At this rate.
Bradley. Maiden up the
Another
court.
3.
McMahon for 3.
Oh, it's on target. Almost there.
Ty Fate.
Yep.
Samuel Morse.
Their turn.
DeLong. Can't get it to go. Out
on Bradley, I think.
Yeah, so it looks like Limestone will be inbounding the ball here.
AC Serenity Parkman coming in the game for Samuel Morse.
Parkman looking to inbound here. Second time we've seen her today. Pretty productive in the minutes that she has played for sure. It's like we're going to have a media timeout here. Stay tuned as we're kind of getting a close game here. Bradley is currently down 27. Limestone is up at 51 points here on Viking Television.
Bradley's hype video. It's been a long season for everybody involved, every team playing, and the interstate championship game. They're here for a reason.
Good
John
pass
Taylor
down there in the interior paint.
What did I say about him keeping his composure? Missed 2 layups that did not deter him in any way and finished strong.
And you can see him coming down the court smiling.
Yeah,
he's having a good time.
Not the 3. Bradley shooting.
Good rebound there by Ty Fate. Parkman driving.
Behind the back.
Step back.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Behind the back, yes. Step back with a midi.
Coast to coast.
Yeah. First 2 points of the game for her.
Parkman. McMahon for 3. Off the glass. Parkman gets it to DeLong. DeLong brings it up the court. Turns around. Finds Parkman. Parkman to DeLong. DeLong to Fate.
Oh, right over his head.
Yeah, tough pass there. A little bit too high for Zachary McCoy. Ty Fate going out for now for Alexander Bird. Coming up the court. It's Bradley. Maiden. Finds
Daniels, 3.
Can't get it to go. Good rebound there.
Almost had it. Just kind of slipped out of her hands.
Swinford almost had it. Looked like it went off her foot. Another substitution here. Parkman. And because Limestone is up 30, we're going to have a running clock.
So this game probably going to go by. Or
yeah,
last 2 minutes probably go a little bit faster than what you're expecting.
There's not going to be too many
John Taylor. Another 2 points for him.
He's been behind probably Brody Reed. He's been probably their second key player.
Yeah.
As
and Devontae Meyer-Berger is right there too. It's kind of like a big 3 type team.
Yeah.
I think
Limestone.
They built their team in a very, very great way. 3.
Can't get it to go.
DeJohn Taylor waiting for it.
Taylor
keeping his composure. Kept his composure. Remember,
looked like he
we're never
may have been fouled there. As he was not too happy with the call, but
we're never gonna see DeJohn Taylor miss a layup and get discouraged.
No, he's been so effective in the paint from all aspects. He's been great today. He really has. I mean, this entire
team
Limestone squad has been great today. As you can see, they're up 61-27. Few substitutions in here for Bradley. Bradley ball. Maiden. Inge. Inbounding the ball here for Maiden. McMahon here on the corner. Good ball movement here by Bradley, and it's stolen by DeLong. Good defense by Bradley.
District D to Daniel, mid-range.
Gets a rebound. Loses
behind the back.
Stays with it.
Trying to calm everybody down.
McMahon and Fort A long two. Can't get it to go.
Cage Williams trying to get the ball back. Gives it to Tariq Maiden.
And
2
gets it to
points.
go. Great effort there overall. Just the entire team
not
keeping
giving
the ball
up on
alive.
the ball.
Exactly. Full court pressing here.
About
Tries
40
to get the
seconds
steal.
left in the game.
Limestone passing the ball around.
John Taylor's asking for the ball. Can't get into him.
Bryson Jarvis. McCoy. Bryson Jarvis. In the corner. For 3.
Cage Williams with the rebound.
Williams bringing it up the court. Maybe for the last shot here. Maiden.
Buzzer beater here.
For 3.
Tariq
A deep
Maiden
3.
from limitless range.
Good rebound. 12
Cage
seconds
Williams.
here.
Daniel Ings. It will be our
3.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. Another potential shot from half court.
Oh! Everybody would have loved to see that.
The entire
Great
crowd
game.
just almost erupted there if that would have gone down. Fantastic game by both squads.
Great game. This is a great game. 61-29. But it felt way more competitive. This was just a great game overall.
Especially in that fourth quarter.
That
Shots
fourth
were
quarter.
going down for both teams. A great performance here.
Everybody's happy. Everybody cheering.
And it is also really cool that both of these coaches allowed for substitutions to come in and give everyone a chance to actually play today.
Everybody got the ball.
Brody Reed, first and foremost for Limestone. Great game by him, especially as well as like Meyer Berger and Taylor and Brooks. All
He's
of
not
those.
getting those assists if they don't hit the shots in it.
Exactly.
The shots were falling.
Yeah, and here we have a little bit of a handshake line showing respect for each other, which is what this weekend's all about.
Bradley happened to lose, but second place. This might, and I'm 20,000% sure this is the first year actually having a unified basketball team. First year, second place.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
And I believe for Limestone, they didn't even have a season last year because of the COVID and whatnot. So just being able to participate here is truly great to see.
2 teams that weren't here last year, basically, and they made it to the state championship game. Everybody involved should be applauded for their efforts. Coaches, players, the athletes, the unified partners. This is not happening without everybody coming together as one, basically, to let this happen.
Yeah, and you see the smiles on the face of the Limestone players. They are so excited, and just being able to be crowned state champions must feel great. They put in a lot of effort to get here.
You see, they were running plays. You pick and rolls. Practices were hours long. And you mentioned they've had tournaments. Every team have had qualifying tournaments. I'm not sure if they had the same qualifying tournament that Bradley had, but they probably had something similar where you had to play 3 games in one day. That's a gruel just to qualify, then to win the state champion. They just played a game yesterday, coming back-to-back games.
Yeah, and yesterday for Limestone, they were up big. They kind of blew the lead, but they were in all control today.
Yeah.
From the start to the finish.
Started off 6-0. I don't think they never did not have the lead this game because the game started off 3-0, and they never lost the lead after that.
Yeah, it was a pretty dominating performance. It was really good to see both teams come out and compete, give it their all. Like you said, it was for a state championship, and for them to be crowned Division II state championships here.
Great feeling.
Champaign it's got to be cool.
Yeah.
It really, like, to have like an entire trip like this to come out with their team, and I'm sure the camaraderie is high. They're all having a great time here, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, at U of I in Urbana and Champaign, you mentioned before,
with such a large crowd, and just being able to kind of share this experience with all, and I guess promote respect and giving everyone an opportunity to play basketball. It's really cool to see. Yeah, it's awesome.
Everybody should have the opportunity to play basketball. And I feel like this tournament proves why.
Yeah, and not even just like talking about these 2 teams, but also like St. Pat's and Andrew High School. Both of them, they were in the Final Four, and for them to also be here is also really cool to see. For all of these teams in general, it's just an awesome experience. The games have been exciting. Everyone has had a lot of fun. Yeah. It's been really great to see.
There are no losers.
Yeah. I agree. And I think it looks like we're going to be doing an interview here. And let's send it down to Gabe Gatherite.
But
just
as you mentioned, yeah, there are no losers, or there's no losers in this. Everybody's happy. Everybody scores. So everybody scores. Everybody's touching the ball, and that's everything they're happy about. But Bradley did just lose. But we're still going to get an interview with their coach, with Gabe Gatherite.
Hey, Coach, I know it was a big loss. You came a long way. What can you look to? How proud are you for this team right now?
Oh, I couldn't be more proud. This is the first year that BBCHS has had unified. So to make state and get runner-up, we couldn't be more proud. We got beat by a deeper, better, bigger team, and we have nothing to be upset about. We should be proud of our achievement.
Right. So how proud are you to be in front of your home crowd, seeing your players go crazy in front of their parents? How proud are you right now?
We have the biggest fan base here today. They're the loudest, and so I think our effort, they respect how hard we play and how we are a good unit.
All right. Thanks, Coach, and great job on a great season.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's well said. Like you said, there's nothing to be ashamed about, especially
First year with a basketball team, and you got state runner-up. That's great coaching, first off. I think we have to say that.
Yeah, and just having this experience in general, able to spend it with your team, and just, again, there's nothing to be upset about.
Yeah.
You were here. You played well. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way in the championship, but again,
somebody had to lose.
Yeah, second place isn't that bad, which is.
In your first year, I'm not complaining about that at all. And you just see all these guys just happy to be here. And I think the most important thing is they build lifetime bonds that they're never going to forget over a long season. Season took multiple months. Those are bonds you're never going to forget. Opportunities that you're never going to forget. Days, practices, hours long. Just spending with these guys, and you're building bonds. I think that might be the most important thing. The friendships that have happened over the course of one basketball season.
Exactly, and it looks like here we're going to be doing a little bit of an award ceremony here, celebrating all teams: Andrew, Bradley Bourbonnais, Vaughan St. Pat High School, and as well as Limestone. So again, it's cool to see all of these teams celebrating in such a
because they made it to the Final Four.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's such a cool and special experience that these kids and players will remember for the rest of their lives.
You're never going to forget this. Just taking a trip, bus right here was probably fun.
Yeah, I agree, and it looks like they're going to be receiving some medals here. Again, very very cool to see. We are going to be sending it down to Gabe Gatherite with the winning coach.
Yeah, and player of the game, Brody Reed.
All right, so good job on a great season. Obviously, you're so excited. How does it feel to be a state champ?
It's awesome getting all the kids involved, getting them to play, getting like inclusion and everything. It's just a pretty good feeling.
Was it something in your food, man? I mean, you were cruising down the court like it was nothing, man. What drove you today?
Mr. B's casserole. He made us breakfast, and so we were all fueled up, ready to go all day long.
All right. And do you plan on coming back next season?
I'm actually a senior, so I won't be back, but I'll be in attendance watching.
That's good. Coach, so obviously the game plan was a success. How does it feel to be a state champ?
It feels great. You know, our school has been working hard for this since we started our unified programming, and this is the first time we've ever been able to bring home the championship, so it's a pretty great feeling.
How proud are you of the team in general, and what could you guys have done to even get a bigger lead?
I'm just really proud of the way they all came together. You know, we do have a bigger roster. We have 15 kids on the team, and we were able to get everybody in at least twice. So just rotating people through, making everybody feel a part of the team was our overall goal today too.
And where did you recruit all this hype? I mean, these great players.
We have a great community. We have a solid unified PE program, which is what I have the honor of being able to teach every day. And so a lot of these kids come from, just out of that PE program, us, learning who they are, and everybody just coming together to want to play together to make our school better.
Congratulations on being the state champ, and we hope to see you next year. Back to Isaiah, and Andrew. Thank you, guys.
I feel like that summed it up great. Brody, he had 6 assists, and he said, I wanted to get everybody involved, and that's exactly what he did. Inclusion, and same thing for the coach. Everybody touched the ball. Everybody has a stat next to their name, whether it's an assist, a rebound, a point. Everybody did something. Everybody has their moment.
Yeah, and after that, now they're being awarded here with medals. All teams are, and that must be a great feeling as well. It's really like a professional environment here. It's really well done by the Special Olympics and Unified Sports, just allowing everyone to, I guess, hold a plaque here at center court here, being able to show that you came in fourth place in the entire state. And that's awesome.
All the programs,
yeah,
out of all the teams they had to beat to get here, that's no easy feat.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like we said earlier, these kids are going to remember it for the rest of their life. And to see them, like just walking by that in the hallway, maybe after they graduate, they'll look at that and remember all of these great memories that they experienced this weekend. And congratulations to Andrew High School for finishing in fourth. They also played pretty well yesterday. They were defeated by Bradley, but again, it's really awesome to see them celebrated here during this weekend.
Yeah.
By their
1,000%.
Like their parents are here, a lot of their school is here, and it's just an awesome event here this week, and it's been a great pleasure to be here.
They're announcing everybody. They're announcing the games.
Looks like here we're gonna get some medals for St. Pat's and
third place.
Yeah,
so that means they won the game versus Andrew. Congrats to them.
Yeah, they played really well yesterday. They were down by a lot in the first half, but again, they were resilient in their comeback. Got it to 5 within yesterday, but like we saw today, it's going to be tough to beat Limestone.
Yeah.
Not many teams have the luxury that they do with the depth in their players, and
there's that many people wanting to help out the community. She mentioned that just a great community, and I see why. They just have the biggest roster out of anybody there, which kudos to them for sure. Just having that many people who want to help the community, who want to make people feel better, feel special, give people the opportunity to play basketball. That's a great community that they have there at Limestone, and that's first place. That's what happens.
Yeah, and not only just play basketball, but do it in an environment like this.
This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Yes.
To right now, just have their picture taken behind a background.
Everybody gets their own. Everybody gets to hold the trophy. Yeah.
Exactly. And
professional photos. Yes. All of this is. Everybody feels great right now, and they should.
Especially like the parents too, who have been watching their children potentially just perform on such a big stage here in Champaign.
And U of I is great for just hosting this event too. Gave them their own gym for 2 days. Hotels, all that. This is just a great. Everybody involved to make this happen. This is great.
Yeah, and St. Pat's Vaughan High School, like I said, is they have nothing to be ashamed about either.
You see everybody smiling, everybody happy.
Yeah, and they probably just played a couple of minutes ago. I'm not too sure how that game finished out, but
they won.
Yeah, if they did, they're surely happy about that. Same with Andrew. I mean, no one has to be ashamed about anything because right now it's been a great environment, and right now it's been cool to watch.
Patrick Whitney getting his award.
See, it looks like Bradley will be next here pretty soon, and then obviously Limestone.
Markeith. Torrance Tokes. Everybody just getting their names said. Everybody has their time for pictures and videos, and that's what this is all about.
I mean, that's got to be cool, right? Hearing your name announced in front of an entire gym, celebrating you and your team's accomplishment.
Third place for the St. Patrick Shamrocks, and kudos to them. Great job for everybody involved. Their sponsors, their coaches, team managers. It's a full roster, basically. Yeah.
From top to bottom, it's been really, really well put together here. Here they are, holding the trophy up at center court, getting a picture with the trophy.
Third place out of all the teams in the state. That's great.
Yeah, again, nothing to hold your head down about, because that is truly special. Just being third place in the state's pretty cool.
Now they're getting ready to do the Bradley Boilers, and we've seen that they have all the fans here. So this is probably going to be the loudest one yet. But yeah, and they're second place. Once again, another media champion. We just covered their game. They played a great game. You see everybody score over there. Daniel Ings, the 2-3 point in the second half. I've never heard a gym so loud. Tariq Maiden controlling the pace, pretty much the point guard for this team. Obviously, some of the unified partners, Cage Williams and Detrick D, great partners. Just helping out their team. This school in general, they knew it was a thing, and they decided to do it. Paul Drake, the coach, great coach, obviously, because this is their first year having it. They got runner-up in state. You have to have some great coaching for that. We've seen Julia McMahon. She's a shooter.
I loved how she was essentially pulling up from half court towards the end of the game. That was awesome to see. Nearly made it at the very end, and I could only imagine how loud the crowd would have been if she had
that. It was from half court, like above the line, and just rolled out. It
was in and out too.
It was in and out too. I'm going to blame it on the double rim that's not there. Let's just go with that. And our hearts that went in.
Yeah. Here we have Coach Drake receiving his medal.
And other guy, his assistant coach, Paige Schultz, too. Great coaching overall.
Not even that. Just even when they were down at a point, keeping everyone's energy high, keeping their spirits and morale up high. That's all you can ask for.
I've seen teams where they go down 5 and everybody's on them, but not them. They're playing hard till the last 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Got people diving on the floor. They're down 20. Nobody cares because it's what it's about, just playing hard basketball. Everybody gets the chance to play this beautiful sport.
Yeah, here's McMahon coming in.
We talked about him before.
Detrick D.
Yep.
This was one of your key players.
Yep, unified partners. Yup. That might be a crowd favorite right there, Joseph Menard.
And you saw he was putting up some threes today.
Cage Williams too. He is a lot of the rebounds.
Tariq Maiden.
Playmaker. Floor general. And that's the shooter.
Yeah.
And that's the shooter.
It was really, really cool to see all of these players knock down some shots today. Awesome.
You gotta you gotta show love to the mascot. You gotta show love to the mascot. Not a scene without the mascot, of course.
See, doing what mascots do best.
Second place. Congratulations to them.
Yes. It's a great accomplishment.
Run out.
It's been really exciting to watch them these past 2 days. Just overall, great team. Looking forward to what they have in the future.
Not be surprised if they're in the Final Four again next year.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if they won it either.
Yeah.
They definitely have the talent, and here they are holding up the second place trophy.
Daniel Ainge and Detrick D. Yep.
Now here we're about to get ready to introduce
the state champions, Limestone.
The Limestone
Rockets.
And it's just, did you hear the how loud the crowd was when the mascot came up? That's how you know that
everybody
Bradley Bourbonnais, they have school spirit.
Yeah.
Head coach Stacy Seals.
Here's Stacy Seals, the head coach.
You mentioned she didn't have a season last year, came back this season, knew there was opportunity in one state.
Coach Abby Tyrone.
Yeah, and we talked to her yesterday, and very, very positive with where her team was going and how they were going to perform today. Really, really cool moment for sure. Getting ready to introduce the players here.
Yep. These are the champions, the coaching staff. You need a coaching staff.
Faith DeLong here, receiving her medal.
Number 2, Brody Reed.
Brody Reed here.
Player of the game right there.
We just talked to him a few minutes ago. Kind of describing everything that you did. His team play, getting everyone involved. Playing for the team, essentially.
Samuel Morse is more of the same, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as dramatic, but definitely getting everybody the ball, passing everybody the ball.
Doing everything he could to get everyone involved, exactly.
Number 15, Nicholas Suba.
Nicholas Suba here.
For sure.
Another guy we mentioned quite a bit.
I think he was in the game the whole time, just setting the screens, getting the rebounds. Great defense. He was pressing teams.
Yeah.
John Taylor, at least for 12 to 14 points. I love him. He just never gets discouraged. No matter how many times he'll put the ball right back up.
Exactly. Very resilient.
Yes, very. And he proved why.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Very efficient as well,
Yeah.
like you said.
Rebounds, easily a double-double. Easily.
Doing literally everything he could.
Yeah,
to,
double-double.
Allow his team to have success
Number
today.
30, Bryson Jarvis.
Bryson Jarvis. It's out on the court a few times today.
Number 31, Serenity Parkman.
He had the step back mid-range. Yeah. 2 points of the game. Yeah. That was her moment. And Viking Television had this stream. She could easily go to it. I'm putting that clip everywhere. I'm showing all my friends that. Hey, she mentioned Devontae Meyer-Berger. He has a lot of clips to show, too.
He sure does.
Yeah.
Both of these days.
Everybody does.
Yeah, this team from top to bottom is really, really dominant.
Trayvon Brooks, too. Everybody has their moment to find on this Viking broadcast.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It really has. Seeing
just getting every moment, the celebrations, the fans, your points scored, your assists. That's a great moment. Just even getting the medal crown on you. You have all these pictures. These are memories that's going to last a lifetime.
Yeah, and here they are getting ready to receive their first place plaque. How good do you think this feels for them?
Yeah, great. Like state champions. It's easy to have this season last year.
Just being
look how beautiful the trophy says, state champions.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's a great moment too.
Congratulations to all our
Congratulations to everyone, really.
Yeah.
All 4 teams who competed here this weekend, all played well. All showed why this event is so important.
And that was only Division 2.
Yeah.
Division 1. In a few moments, we'll get you some Division 1 gameplay, about 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll talk about that soon after this commercial break. Until then, you're watching Viking Television.
Let's take a look at some of their highlights from today after their dominant victory.
Yeah, state champions.
Unified PE makes you feel like you're part of a group, that you're part of a family or friends.
Everyone's my friend in gym class, everybody.
Unified gives everybody the opportunity that everybody is exposed to in the gen ed classes.
Welcome to Inclusion Weekly, a show about Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools. Students are working with Special Olympics to push for equal rights and opportunities for students with intellectual disabilities. Today, we are working at Unified Physical Education. Unified Physical Education is not your average PE class. Students with and without intellectual disabilities participate together in physical activities that promote leadership skills, emotional learning, and empowerment. So Gianna, what is it like in Unified PE so far this year?
So I feel like Unified PE really brings everyone together. I love hanging out with you guys, so I want to hang out with you more. I want to be around you all day.
Oh, Donzo, don't be blunt.
I met really good people that I wouldn't meet if I didn't take this class.
Bryce, what's your favorite moments of Unified PE?
Knocking you out in basketball, because you're not good at basketball.
No, I'm better.
No, I'm better.
Carry on.
I pair with Allison Stern. She's cool and friendly.
What do we always argue about?
The Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots.
What do I like?
The Patriots, not a good team.
Oh.
Let's find out what happens in Unified PE class. What we do is we go to the dance room. Sometimes we have a little workout.
Everybody with your partner. What we're gonna do right now, jog in place. Show me jog in place. Everybody show me jog in place.
Unified PE here ultimately is not meant to feel that different. We have just naturally provided space for students to be themselves and to participate to the best of their ability regardless of whether or not they have a disability.
Students that are in this class genuinely want to be in this class. It gives them a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose.
As you can see, Unified PE is a lot more interesting than your average PE class. And students of all abilities are in it together.
Unified PE definitely helped me. It hurts to feel excluded from things, so it's really special to me when I feel included.
It just teaches so many life skills. The more you can interact with as many people as you can, the more you'll become a more inclusive person.
If you think Unified PE would be a good addition to your school, talk to your teacher and administrators and see if it can be added next year. Also visit generationunified.org and check back as we post more episodes of Inclusion Weekly.
Youth leadership, those are the kids that are going to be in the school making sure that inclusion is present every single day.
It's about advocating for those who have disabilities.
Staying in at lunch, working in class and outside of school.
We are dedicated to unification and equality.
And they will go on to different jobs, and they will go on to different cities, and they will change their communities. We are not just athletes.
We are the ambassadors of an uprising.
Peaceful protesters in rebellion against anyone
who has a fear of difference.
Our demands are
equality,
dignity,
and the recognition of our shared humanity.
We will not stop or accept anything less.
We are deserving.
When we compete, we're fighting for a more inclusive world.
We are champions on the field and for this cause.
Today, our world is more divided than ever.
And coming together has never been more urgent.
Revolution is inclusion!
And it's not optional.
The only choice you need to make is how you'll join it.
Unified Sports is a unique opportunity to bring a competitive sport to a population that hadn't had that before.
That's what makes sports so powerful. It makes kids from all different backgrounds. It allows them to be spotlighted.
Unified sports is the activity, I think, in a school that grabs everyone together. Whether they're participating on the field or watching from the sidelines, it gets everybody pumped and excited in seeing what Special Olympics really is all about.
Good morning, everyone, and again, welcome to the 2022 IHSA Unified Basketball State Tournament here in the Division I Championship between North Boone High School, Hoffman Estates High School. I'm Andrew Hale, joined again alongside Isaiah Adeleke. We have a great matchup here today.
Yeah, Hoffman Estates versus North Boone High School. And then right now they're announcing the starting lineup for both teams. So let's give everybody their moment of fame.
For North Boone High School, here we go for the starting lineups, as you just mentioned. Number 2, Benjamin Castillo.
Number 3, Israel Lopez-Diaz.
Number 3, Israel Lopez-Diaz.
14, Donovan Fells.
Number 14, Donovan Fells. Big game yesterday.
Hey.
Number 22.
I'm so excited for this game. And I feel like we can't talk about this game before if we don't talk about Hoffman's last game. They played Pontiac Valley, and let me say, that game was a beautiful game. Came down to a game winner by a unified partner, Amani Jones. Takes the ball from the side, 7 seconds left on court, dribbles, almost loses the ball. Now it's about 3 seconds left. 1 step, 2 step, lays the ball in between one of their big men. Hits the shot at the budget stands. You had to be there. That was one of the craziest moments I've ever experienced.
Yeah, and that must have been cool to see, especially since it was such an intense game.
It was
back and forth, and to end it on a buzzer beater, you can't ask for
a better. And that was right after your team game you were covering, the North Boone versus Edwardsville. After that game just ended, so everybody was watching that game, the last 10 seconds of it. So hit it in front of the whole gym. It was the loudest the gym has ever been.
Yeah, it was really an exciting game overall. Here we're getting ready for the tip. Donovan Fells for North Boone, and looks like Alejandro Diego Barrera for Hoffman Estates.
These two teams, they both are in the state championship game, but they got here by 2 different ways. My team, or the team, Hoffman Estates, they got here off a game winner that easily could have gone to the other team had the ball missed. Your team won big on the other hand, or not your team, sorry. The North Boone High School game you were covering, they won big. So tell us a little bit about that game so people know what to expect.
Yeah, it was similar to this previous game, Limestone. It was pure domination from start to end. They had the lead. It wasn't really close whatsoever. Donovan Fells, who is currently taking the free throw shots right now, big contributor to their success. Similar to a guy like Dejan Taylor in the previous game.
Okay.
He would be the cleanup man.
That is great company.
Yeah,
I will say that is great company.
Yes. When you're in the same sentence as a guy like Dejan Taylor, you got to be playing pretty good basketball. And right now, Donovan Fells is playing good basketball. Just got an and one a few seconds ago. Now inbounding the ball to number 22, Chandler Alderman, who is another really large player who is a contributor. He gives it to everyone. He lets everyone have a moment with the ball, and is an overall good basketball player. There goes Donovan Fells again for 5 points in a matter of a minute.
We were talking about Chandler Alderman, big man, but this team has experience. Hoffman Estates has experience guarding big men. They played versus Pontiac, a guy named Peyton Cheek, a unified partner. He was posting up, drop stepping, and they won the game. That you saw the team adjust. The coach said he wanted to zone. This team is a great, well-coached team. They know how to guard a big man. I will say that. So Chandler Alderman, I'm ready to see what he's gonna do. He's gonna have to change his game plan a little bit. Is the coach gonna have to change the game plan a little bit in order to win this game?
Yeah, and one of the aspects about the North Boone Vikings is that they utilized every single player. Okay. Everyone would come in after a minute, go back out, but they were constantly rotating all of their players, which I thought was really cool to see. They also had some lockdown defense, and for the most part, they shot at a very high percentage, made a ton of their shots.
I mean, they're already up 5-0. I definitely see what you're talking about.
Looks like may have had a slip there. North Boone Vikings pick it up. Dribble it down the field. Benjamin Castillo passes it to Chandler Alderman. Back to Israel Lopez-Diaz. Steals it is Amani Jones. Amani Jones passes it up.
Yeah,
or excuse me.
He hit the game winner yesterday. Probably still feeling really good about that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of like a deep day trick. You know, he gets the team involved. Feel like he has the takeover ability, but he wants to get his teammates involved before anything. First come first. But just like as he hit the game winner last game, if he needs to score, he will.
Talk a little bit about Jalen Johnson.
Oh my gosh. He has the green light to shoot, and I can't wait to see it. And he was hitting them. One play he hit last game. He hit a game winner, a beautiful and one, kind of like a running sky hook almost. Went in, started celebrating, flexing real big. Yeah, this is a fun team to watch overall.
Yeah, and look out for him. He's number 23 on the court right now. He's a really good shooter. Exactly. You're going to see a whole bunch. And there you go.
Down the defensive end.
Making plays on both ends. Almost gets a block there.
Gets
the rebound, and now he's taking it all the way coast to coast. Can he complete it? Gets it up, and
gets fouled. Hey, that's not bad. Earn these stripes. That's a great foul by Northboom. Make them earn it.
Exactly. You were just talking about it. He did exactly what you just said here on the replay. Takes it coast to coast. Goes up for a pretty contested layup there. Almost gets it to go. Now taking two free throws at the line. Jalen Johnson, first free throw on the way.
Almost there.
Just missed the mark. Jalen Johnson, second. Can't get it to go.
And they just got the rebound. But we have some great insight. Great keys to the game that you may have missed, that we may have not covered with Gabe Gatherite, so we will be going to him.
Hey everybody, it's Gabe Gatherite, and I was just talking to Coach Eric Paul, and he's excited for his first time to be here. The key to the game that he says is to keep going hard on defense, and it's the second time playing them, so let's see what goes on. Now, Coach Ford said this is her first time being here, great time to be here with family, and she said that she's looking to key on the defense, keep the ball in their hands, and score. Back to you, Andrew, and Isaiah.
Don't know, just letting you guys know, Coach Ford is the coach for North Boone High School. Coach Eric Paul is the coach for Hoffman Estates Blue Crew. So, Eric Paul, he said he wants to follow his game plan, and Melissa Ford with North Boone says defense. And right now, they have Hoffman Estates has 0 points right now, so she's doing a great job with the defensive aspect.
Good steal there by Amani Jones. Passes it up to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson tries to throw it over the backboard. If he would have completed that pass, that may be one of the best passes I've ever seen. Chandler Alderman.
I'm just a little nervous.
Yeah, he tried to...
State championship.
Yeah. Chandler Alderman kind of calling out the plays here.
Look at that defense.
Jalen Johnson.
Oh, and it's back to Hoffman Estates. Hey,
right now he's looking really, really good.
Just look at the wingspan.
Yeah. Especially when he starts to shoot, you're going to see how much that wingspan really affects.
Just missed by Amani Walker. Offensive rebound. Could not get it to go.
Tyler Greenbaum can't get it to go. Donovan Fells goes up. Oh, good rebound there by Benjamin Castillo. Loses it. Amani Jones.
That's Jay Sean Johnson right there. Also had a great game.
Amani Jones open in the corner. Gets it to Marcus Menzoza. Fouled there. Excuse me, double dribble there. Chandler Alderman looks to be taking out the ball for the Vikings here.
Slow game a little bit. Last game, it was a little bit more action, but still just a very calm game. I will say this game was a lot more calm, way less turnovers.
Slower pace.
Yes, slower pace.
Yeah, and it's very visual, as we can see. Not too many fast break opportunities. They are slowing it down with their passes. A lot of steals, though.
Yeah, I will say
for
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. Chandler Alderman, the ball controlling it.
I would say coaches are a lot more involved too. You hear them screaming. They want to win this game.
Yeah, this means a lot for both teams. And another double dribble call here. We saw a lot of those in the previous game, and it's been continuing over here today.
And they're calling a media timeout, but right now
a substitution timeout. And
and you're watching North Boone Vikings versus the Hoffman Estates Blue Crew Hawks. And we'll see you after the break.
These guys, we just ask them to play hard, and that's number one rule in our program is sportsmanship, and they showed that today. The passion they have and the energy, both at practice and in the games, right? They play together, partners and athletes. They truly are unified, so that's what I truly like about it.
The kids, the energy they bring every day, they're always excited to play. It feels crazy. Our kids came out here and played hard the whole game, so we knew we'd pull away with it.
I love these kids. They're great people. I just enjoy the excitement about it, man. It's good to play with them and have fun, get out there. It feels good, man. Other team at 25 playing hard, so I have to come in best game for my team, man.
We haven't seen them yet, but we're pretty confident about what we could do. We're just going to play defense and come out and win.
It's going to be tough, no matter what. So we're gonna worry about ourselves. Well, obviously that was very exciting in there at the end with the buzzer beater. But just both partners and athletes, couldn't be more proud of them. They've worked really hard, and we're excited for tomorrow. These guys, we just ask them to play hard.
And it's still 5-0 game. So Hoffman, what do they need to do to score? Just looks like they're not having the same amount of opportunities. I feel like shots aren't as open.
They've gotten a lot of steals, and they've able to have a lot of fast break transition moments, but they just haven't been able to convert on their shots. And I'm sure those will go down sometime. Beautiful pass.
Just happened to miss.
A little bit too hard on the layup there.
Frustrated with himself. He'll be back. Got to keep her cool.
Benjamin Castillo with the ball. Donovan Fells takes it from him. Give and go. Puts it up for a layup.
Jalen Johnson with his defense, man. His defense is nice.
It's truly impressive. Benjamin
Monty Walker with the layup.
And
just
can't get it to go either.
Rebound.
And another one.
Can't get it to go. Jalen Johnson with the board now. Can't get that to go either. The defense by North Boone has been great so far.
They've had a lot of opportunities.
Jalen Johnson, he's making his opponents work for baskets.
Donovan Fells posting up as a defender.
Oh, great. Still?
Marcus Minoza.
Coach is calling a timeout, and that's the timeout. Hey, this is great defense so far. Great timeout, too, to secure the ball. Don't let it go to a jump ball.
Very smart as well, because it could have been a travel there. If he would have moved any more, it may have been
a
called
smart
a travel.
timeout.
Yeah, and Jalen Johnson already is.
How many steals does this man have? I just feel like he's everywhere on the court.
Everywhere.
Not even steals, just defensive plays that aren't counted either.
You were talking about his wingspan, and I think that is a testament to that. He's everywhere. He's deflecting passes. He's getting steals.
We got to talk about Marcus Manzoza right here. The reason there's a timeout, he got that steal, dives on the ground. They have 5 points, but it's a very working. They had to work a lot to score these 5 points. So I'm guessing a very low-scoring game. Just by both teams.
I would agree, and both teams are playing really well on the defensive end. Here we have the Hoffman Estate Blue Crew bringing up the court.
Okay.
Gets it inside. Tyler Greenbaum.
They give him another chance.
Another shot. Tries to get the rebound.
Hey, he's almost there. Just
Benjamin
little
Castillo.
off on the layups.
Benjamin Castillo between the legs. Looks for an open man. Donovan Fells comes around. Here another give and go. Goes up for it. Pump fake. Goes up for it. Short. Benjamin Castillo gets the rebound and the putback. Great play.
Jalen Johnson taking the ball up the court.
Let's see what he can do here with the ball in his hands. Between the legs. Wide open. No one near him. Puts it up just a little bit off the mark there. Hoffman State. Good ball movement.
And that's how you keep your cool. Keep your cool. See, that's what happens, man. Kept them calm, kept shooting. Now you got the first 2 points on the board for Hoffman Estate.
Tyler Greenbaum, that's one of many really good opportunities. And
Jalen Johnson on the defensive end again.
Good defense there.
See the crowd getting up a little bit. It's getting a little intense now.
Donovan Fells.
Great defense of Monty Walker.
Stolen.
Slowing the ball, slowing the pace now.
Amani Jones.
Marcus Manzoza now. Jalen Johnson.
Wide open again.
I told you he has the green light to shoot. He's going to keep shooting. He's on target.
He might pull again.
Oh, he's going to the paint.
Up and
that was a beautiful layup. Like Jalen Johnson missed the three. These guys keep their cool. They don't let any misses discourage them. I feel like that's the most important thing. If you start feeling down your stuff, you're not going to play that well. But these guys, they feel great. They feel great.
That's such a smart business decision for him to not take that three, but instead get the easier shot in that easy 2-point.
Hey, you see this game is heating up a little bit now. Double team.
Amani Jones.
Jalen Johnson with this defense, the wingspan.
Donovan
He's
Phelps
making him work for his baskets.
in the corner, being trapped a little bit. Post up his men.
I feel like the refs are letting these guys play a little bit more, maybe more than last game.
Marcus Mendoza.
Marcus Mendoza. Almost looked like he tried to dunk it a little bit. Marcus Mendoza is great on defense. He's just everywhere. Hey,
I don't know. It almost looked like he was trying to go for an oop to Amani Jones. It looked like if the pass was just up a little bit higher, there may have been a chance for an oop, but good play nonetheless. Now the North Boone Vikings.
Marcus Mendoza checking out the game. Hey, that was a great first quarter by him.
Yeah,
great.
Absolutely.
two, 3 steals everywhere on the court. Almost had an assist right him right there.
Zach Pearson for Hoffman Estates.
About 13 seconds left in the quarter.
7-4 here, 3-point game.
Low scoring. Low scoring.
Benjamin Castillo finds Donovan Fells in the paint, just off the rim. And it doesn't look like there will be a final shot. They had a chance.
Yeah,
they had a chance.
7-4 first quarter. Maybe not be a high score, but I feel like this game is still really competitive, still really intense, still really interesting.
Yeah, it'll be tightly contested, and we'll return after the end of this intermission period here in Viking Television.
This experience has been really cool. Like it's been awesome to see like all of them. They're all super excited about it, and it's been definitely something that's very new to all of them, and they're all super happy about it. Super great experience for sure. We've improved so much from the beginning to now. Like I don't know. We've improved from defense from the beginning of day one to now. Just super good, I think, overall.
I'm looking forward just to try and win the game and see how it goes. It feels great to go out and try and win this for the North Boone Unified. It's great for the Unified kids and just for their experience. So it's been really fun. Just like getting along, getting like to know a lot of these other kids.
It's awesome. Honestly, it's something that I wanted to do. Once I heard about like its possibility, I wanted to coach it definitely. It's a great group of kids and super awesome experience. I love being here for sure.
You're back tuned into Viking Television in a very close game with North Boone leading by a score of 7-4.
Monty Walker, a lot of potential assists right now. Finding his guys real open. Just got to come around the layup, but it'll go down.
Yeah, like we said last game, shooters shoot, and if you continue to shoot, it'll eventually go down for you. Chandler Alderman.
Great
defense.
Tries to find this team
Donovan
defense.
Fells gets the ball on his own and
almost
takes
a block,
it in.
But yeah, 2 points.
Really good contest there, but even better lay-in. See, Amani Jones here, sizing up the opponent. Gets it inside.
Hey,
gets it to go.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting. You're going to make it. these guys.
John Costine. Very, very nice
Jalen Johnson
shot.
on great defense. Looks like it was going to be a foul call reaching.
Yeah.
Hey, first foul of the game, playing aggressively, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
That's not bad.
They got to be, they got to continue to do that. To just be
aggressive
successful.
defense. And
aggressive, but don't foul.
Yeah.
And we saw in the previous game that there were a ton of fouls.
Aggressive defense, but fouls. But yeah, this.
Chandler Alderman has played every single minute of this game so far.
Yep.
Tries to find an open man. Passes it inside. Donovan Fells picks it up and gets it to go.
2 points. This is going to be a close game.
We talked about Jadon Taylor and how well he was able to stay composed.
Jalen Johnson straight to the cup. Just happened to miss it, though.
That would have been
back
nice.
on defense. Loses the ball.
Chandler Alderman takes it up the court. Good defense by John Costine.
Yep. Great team
Even
defense.
better defense. Double teaming.
Second foul. That's 2 fouls in less than a minute. Maybe need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, and especially for a guy like Jalen Johnson. You don't
Very
want him,
important
you
to
don't
the
want him
team.
to get in foul trouble, especially, like you said, being such an important asset to this team here today. Donovan Phils inbounding it. Finds Chandler Alderman on the outside. Move it around to the top of the key. Still looking for an open man. Good defense here.
Yeah,
by the Hawks.
nobody's open.
Controlling every player.
Nobody's open.
Causes
Yep.
a turnover.
Nobody's open.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. It reminds me of like secondary sacks. When maybe not because the D line got to the quarterback, just because nobody was hoping he couldn't pass the ball. Obviously, quarterback will get sacked. That's kind of what happened there.
Pierce inbounds the ball here to Jalen Johnson. Matthew Castillo with the ball.
Matthew Castillo, he had a big game yesterday too.
Jalen Johnson for three, a deep three.
He has the green light.
I thought that was good. From where we were sitting at, I thought that was good. Donovan Fells on the fast break, gets it up, and it is blocked. I don't know. It looked like they're I don't know. I don't know about that call.
That looked like all ball to me.
It was very close.
It was close. I will say that. It was close.
I thought it was a clean block.
I thought that was
Donovan
all ball.
Fells, either way, will be going
To the free throw line.
to take two. And that's the third foul that he's picked up in a matter of a few minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Went
you
the
said,
whole first quarter without fouls. Kind of maybe we jinxed it. I'm sorry.
Donovan Fells definitely.
Nets.
Definitely the key player here today. See Jalen Johnson subbing out. Second free throw coming up here.
And Gabe, while the second free throw is going on, we have more insider information from Gabriel Gatherwright, so we're heading to him.
Yeah, so Coach Eric, hey everybody, it's Gabe Gatherwright. Coach Eric Paul really wants to emphasize getting on defense and keeping the ball fluid within the team. And also on Coach Ford's team, she just wants to keep getting up the middle, keep rushing them forward, and keep getting the ball in there. Thank you. See you guys later. Back to Andrew.
And if you guys just missed it,
looks like there's a layup there for the Hawks.
4-point game.
North Boone coming up the court. Again, Chandler Alderman has played every single second of this game.
Kind of like the generator, too. He's trying to set up his teammates.
Same can be said about Donovan Fells here. Benjamin Castillo.
Matthew Castillo getting the ball.
Benjamin Castillo getting ready to check
Amani
in.
Walker. And that's 2 points to the Hoffman Estates to only be down 2 points.
Amani Jones, great layup. Full court pass.
Trying to do everything for them right now. 4 points and an assist. Responsible for about 60% of the team points.
Chandler Alderman taking the ball at the court. Finds Donovan Fells in
that
the
was
paint.
a nice pass.
Ooh,
great defense.
Like
great offense.
Been a double dribble there.
Amani Walker with
just
the rebound.
Amani Jones coming up the court.
His teammates calling for the ball. I think he's trying to find exactly who he wants to pass it to.
Has some open men.
He got somebody open in the paint. Does he see him? He does see him. Is the layup in? Barely off.
Tyler Greenbaum has gotten some really good opportunities here today.
He'll convert them.
John Korstein, number 15. And it goes. Great layup there.
Look how happy the man was.
Yeah.
Very good 2 points.
Great play there by North Boone as they were able to find Morales inside, and he manages to be successful with the layup.
Just barely off. Yeah.
Just misses it again.
I'm watching this game. You see why these two teams are in the championship. Way the ball is moving.
Fells.
The way everybody's getting involved. You see why these two teams went into the championship game.
Matthew Castillo taking it up the court. Behind his back, trying to find an open teammate. Finds him.
Oh, right off the bank.
Can't get it to go. Good defense there.
Good
Donovan
defense.
Fells taking it all the way. Fast break. Gets it to go. Great layup there by Fells again. Here comes Amani Jones. Taking it up the court. Has a few open teammates here. And we're going to take a
delay of game.
I think they're going to give him a little bit of a timeout break here for tying his shoes. But so far,
clean J's.
Yeah, North Boone is they're kind of slowing down. I'd say a little bit. Hoffman Estates, they're finally finding a rhythm in their offense. They're finding the open guys.
Shots gotta fall.
Yeah.
But the thing is, layups are a lot more efficient than 3-pointers. So I think the shots are gonna start falling a lot sooner than maybe the last game where shots didn't start falling until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and like I've said, highly contested game right now. Only a 6-point game.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe give it to Jalen Johnson. Hit a few threes, and
he has the green light.
It's an entirely different game if that happens.
You see, he has the green light, and he's gonna keep shooting. I think everybody wants him to keep shooting.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. We've preached it all day. You've got to continue to shoot because eventually it's gonna go down. The Hawks getting ready to inbound it here. Amani Jones.
You see Matthew Marcus Manzo back in the game. You see what he was doing on the defensive end. I feel like coach has a different type of game plans for different type of scenarios.
Yeah.
So
personnel.
Yeah, personnel.
Yeah. Matthew Castillo finds Menoza. Gets it at the green bomb. Can't get it to go. Good rebound. Foul on Yadel Hidalgo Gano, who will be taking 2 shots. Here's a replay here. Gets a rebound. Great rebound.
Yeah, definitely a foul.
Definitely across the arm. He'll be taking 2. Seems like Hoffman Estates has not been to the line much at all today.
I feel like a lot of teams both teams haven't. This is the first free throw. Sub coming in the game, that is Natalie George Johnson in the game in replace of Benjamin Castillo. And you said he's a key player, so we'll see how this team goes without him.
Getting ready here for
definitely needs a breather though. Definitely
second free throw. Yeah. Hidalgo Gatto gets it to go.
Heard the coach saying yelling rebound, but there's no reason for it.
Gets it to go.
Yep.
Great shot there. Chandler Holderman
versus Marty Walker. We're gonna be saying these two names a lot. I could tell.
Castillo trying to find any open teammates. Can't. Passes it back to Alderman. Top of the key. About 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Alderman getting double teamed here. Switches back. Finds Castillo. Back to Alderman. Finds the open man. Off his fingertips.
Marcus Manzo on the defensive end.
Fast break. Opportunity here. Green
Keep
bomb.
shooting.
Gets it to go.
Keep shooting. You see he missed a couple layups, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is the makes.
Another great layup. That's 2 for him today, or 4 for 4 points in total today. 2 layups.
Hey, you see he's getting open. He knows how to find himself in the right spot at the right time. He just needs to convert.
On transition.
Yep.
Alderman rotates.
A little bit too high.
Gets it to Lopez Diaz, and good passing there in the interior.
About a minute left in the before halftime. Even though the game was going by this fast. Marcus Manzo straight
open.
What did we say?
Green
what did
bomb.
we say? He
no. Looks like there may have been a call and
another. Let's just start calling them shoelace timeouts.
Yep.
But great play by him, of course. You see on the instant replay, passes the ball to
Green bomb takes it. There he goes.
All the way.
That's how it's done right there.
Hey, just like that, 6 points.
Sometimes you got to go
team leader
coast to
score,
coast.
just like that.
Yep.
And we say he knows how to find himself open. Needs a breather, of course. Hard work.
Exactly. Yeah, he'll be out here in the second half
for sure.
I'm sure he'll be as dominant as he.
Jalen Johnson back in the game, and you know what he does for the defensive on the defensive end. So we'll see if North Boone High School scores here.
Jessica Summerson or excuse me, Summerer in the game, number 11 for Hoffman Estates. Castillo for North Boone. Ball in his hands. Looking to control.
Yep, defense.
Great replay there.
Jalen Johnson.
Play there by Castillo. Jalen Johnson. The
2
underhand
points.
layup. He's done that a few times today.
For sure.
Impressive layup.
And they're only down by 1. About 15 seconds left. I'm guessing North Boone Vikings will take it down for the last play of the game.
18-17 game.
Last play before halftime. Sorry. About 5 seconds left. 4, 3,
Castillo for
2.
3. And
just having to miss. Great half. 18-17. Very competitive half. What do you? I mean, this at least for me, Hoffman Estates played great on the defensive end. I want to say they started off slow. Shots weren't falling.
No,
they got open. Shots weren't falling. They kept sticking with it. Don't get discouraged. Kept going. Kept being resilient. Now they're only down 1, but that's not to say North Boone. They've been playing great. They've been playing great on offense too. They've been finding their guy. We've seen Benjamin Castillo have a great game. We've seen Chandler Allen try to get everybody involved. This game is going to go down to the wire, and I'm here for it.
It is. It's going to be an exciting finish. There's so many different things that are going to go on during this, but it's going to be a close one. Obviously, a 1-point game. But let's send it down to Gabe Gatherite with Melissa Ford.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Ford. What is your plan, Coach, and what adjustments are you looking to make?
We have to make sure we're not fouling because we don't want our key player to get fouled out. And we have another player that just needs to do a little bit better with guarding. So we're just going to work on that.
What was the key to your big start, Coach?
I think we just were very excited to get started, and number 14 just is on fire for us today.
And what are you looking to change the lead and put your guys on top?
Hopefully make more baskets without getting fouls.
Yeah. Best of luck, Coach. We'll look for you in the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Isaiah and Andrew.
Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, I think that, again, well said. Donovan Fells, as she mentioned, is having a big game, leading scorer here for North Boone. And same thing happened last game. He was able to control the pace and get the ball down in the interior, make his layups, be very efficient overall. And North Boone, kind of similar to what we saw yesterday in a matchup with St. Pat's and Limestone. They were up pretty big, and then they started to slow down. So hopefully, for their sake, they keep it up. Hopefully, they're able to continue to be successful in the second half. But I don't know. The Hoffman Hawks have looked pretty good. We're going to send it back to Gabe Gatherite with an interview with Hoffman Estates coach.
Coach Eric Paul with the Hawks. Coach, what adjustments are you looking to make?
Just putting the basket in the hoop. That's what we got to do. We had a lot of good shots in the first half. They just didn't go our way. Defense, we picked it up there in the second quarter, so just playing our game.
And what about that slow start, Coach? What do you think changed the rhythm?
I think we haven't really played a game this early in the morning, so just kind of waking up and getting here from the hotel pretty late. So we just I think we finally kicked it into gear there. So I think we'll be good here the second half.
And what is it going to take to take the nail biting?
Energy. Like I told you before the game, we've been here before. We were here yesterday, and then the qualifying tournament. So we're used to. One of our dads said, we're the cardiac kids, so we're used to these close games.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach, and back to you guys.
And for sure, I understand it. I will say Hoffman Estates. They know how to win a close game. This scoreboard looks very similar to their game yesterday versus Pontiac. They won that game. They kept their cool. They kept it under pressure. So I know they know how to handle their pressure.
Yeah, and he just talked about the early starts. You mentioned that in the previous game. How can that truly affect a team's performances playing this early?
Yeah, if you're not used to it, just waking up. They probably this game started at 11, but they've been here at least since 9 o'clock. Probably woke up 7. barely had time to eat breakfast, and now they're playing basketball. If you're not used to it, it could be hard. And I mean, we see that Limestone Bradley, those teams were used to early games, and that's how they got off to a better start. We mentioned that this is a low-scoring game. And we see why neither one of these teams is really ready for an early game. But I think the second half is going to be a lot of intensity, like that we've seen in the second quarter.
Yeah, and exactly. And when we come back, we'll have second half action. Hopefully, an exciting finish to this one. But
already
until
exciting
then,
game.
Yeah, until then, you're tuned into Viking Television here.
Unified Sports is a unique opportunity to bring a competitive sport to a population that hadn't had that before.
That's what makes sports so powerful. It makes kids from all different backgrounds. It allows them to be spotlighted.
Unified sports is the activity, I think, in a school that grabs everyone together. Whether they're participating on the field or watching from the sidelines, it gets everybody pumped and excited and seeing what Special Olympics really is all about.
We are not just athletes. We are the ambassadors of an uprising.
Peaceful protesters in rebellion against anyone
who has a fear of difference.
Our demands are
equality,
dignity,
and the recognition of our shared humanity.
We will not stop or accept anything less.
We are deserving.
When we compete, we're fighting for a more inclusive world.
We are champions on the field and for this cause. Today, our world is more divided than ever.
And coming together has never been more urgent.
Revolution is inclusion!
And it's not optional.
The only choice you need to make is how you'll join it.
Hello, everyone. You're welcome back to the 2022 IHSA Unified Basketball State Tournament. We had a great
Division
and exciting first half. What were some of your keys to the game? If let's say you're the Hawks right now.
I'm the Hawks. Jalen Johnson, feed him the ball, but also we could not forget about Tyler Greenbaum. He's fighting himself open, and now I feel like he kind of knows what to do. Maybe he was putting the layups in the wrong position, but he's always open. Happened to miss a couple in the first quarter. Didn't let that get him down. Scored about 6 points in the second quarter, and give them to the ball. Amani Walker, he's doing a great job of getting everybody, all his athletes involved. And we cannot talk about what they have to do. They have to stop. If they want to win, they have to stop Donovan. They have to.
Yeah.
There's no chance they win because he is pulling out all-out attack for North Boone High School, and you're not winning with him scoring like he scored in the first half.
Yeah, and yesterday we
talked about Tyler. Look at that. Look at him.
Greenbaum. Look at the excitement. Yeah. And I'm sure we're going to see even more of that in the second half, as it seemed like the Hawks, they kind of shifted the momentum towards the end. They started to make a lot more, I guess, smart plays, whereas in the beginning of the game, they weren't able to connect on some of their early shots. Now they're being very effective.
And we with the interview with Gabriel, the coach mentioned that that they're not used to these early morning games, and maybe that was it. Maybe they just not used to using their arms at 10 a.m.
They had to wake up.
You got to wake up. But now, second quarter, they look like a totally different team.
Yeah, they do, and it's going to be an exciting second half.
And we see the fans. The fans are getting into it too.
Yep.
And second half is about ready to begin, and I am excited.
Chandler Alderman getting ready to inbound the pass. And
18-17.
Mark the start.
A lot less scoring, low scoring than last game, but maybe a little bit more competitive.
I would definitely expect that. Benjamin Castillo gets it to Donovan Fells. Tries to get between two defenders.
Yep. And we mentioned Marcus Manzosa. That does not happen when he had his hands up, made him change directions for James Johnson to steal the ball. Back to Manzosa.
Minosa takes it around.
Great pass. Just couldn't hold on to it.
You saw there was a little bit of spin on that pass too. Tried to get it right in his hands. Obviously couldn't, and now the Vikings are going to be inbounding it here. Donovan Fells. Back to Chandler Alderman, who played the entire first half. No breaks for him.
Well, here we see Marcus Castillo. Matthew Castillo. That was a spin move to layup.
Alderman, oh my goodness. Really crafty play there. Was able to get around the defender, do a little spin move, get it to go.
You see Marcus with the ball.
Minosa tries to find Jay-Sean Johnson in the corner.
There's a little bad communication. They didn't know he was going to the corner. Expect him to stay at the wing.
Lack of communication there. That'll be important in the second half.
Because this game is intense. People are going to get loud. Coaches are going to get loud. You got to hear everything.
3-point game in favor of the North Boone Vikings here. Castillo. Back to Alderman.
We see Donovan. Almost had it. Marcus is down. Kind of like an interception.
And a travel. Wow. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I didn't either. I thought he just came down, maybe took a step too far.
Too many steps.
Yep. Castillo.
Oh, they have an instant replay right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a travel.
Yep. He caught it, took a few steps. That's a tough break there.
Great call by the ref.
Yeah. Fantastic call there. Castillo in the corner. Trying to get it to Minosa. Crossover. Gets it up. Just misses it. Fells with the rebound. Taking it up the court.
Hey, he's trying to get it back on defense. Trying to get it back on defense. Missed the shot, but not letting that discourage him.
Gets it back to Alderman. Crossover. Trying to find Fells. Gets it to Castillo. Castillo at the top of the key. Back to Alderman. Castillo. Fells is there with kind of battling with Minosa in the paint. Fells goes up for the rebound, gets it back to Alderman.
Alderman gets the ball. Jay-Sean Johnson with the steal. Now it might be coast to coast. Let's see how he finishes.
Looks like he may have been fouled there. No call. He's not too happy about that.
They go back to the replay. They do go back to the replay. Let's see if he did get fouled. Or
here's the steal here.
Okay.
See if there was some contact on the arm there. It looked like he may have been. I don't know. Maybe that might have been clean. Yeah.
Just
another really good call by the ref.
Rebound. Marcus is everywhere.
Minosa on the floor alongside Fells. Gets it to Summerson.
Jay-Sean Johnson with the rebound.
Minosa for three.
Kind of like a line drive.
Donovan Fells on the fast break. One man in front of him. Puts it up and just misses it. Just a little bit too hard on the layup right there. Johnson. Minosa. Gets it up and off the back of the rim.
I'm wondering why Coach Eric Paul is waiting so long to put Jalen Johnson and Amani Walker in the game. Maybe try to get them in a little breather. They played a lot of minutes in the first half, so maybe just want to give those two a breather.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Morales gets the pass. Couldn't get it to go, though. Foul. This is already, in a matter of a few minutes, turned into a very exciting and fast-paced game. We're a lot different from the first half, where it was a little bit slower. Now it seems like both teams have been getting fast break points and fast breaks and steals in general. So definitely up the tempo here. Fells at the free throw line, getting ready to take two.
Misses the first one.
Can't get the first one to go.
Gonna get some subs coming in. We just talked about Amani Walker and Jalen Johnson checking into the game.
Veronica Paseric coming in here for North Boone.
We noticed team definitely gets a lot taller now. Definitely gets a lot taller. That's pretty much the starting lineup almost, I feel like.
Yep.
So, are you expecting anything different now with these subs?
Yep, they're sending in Veronica Paseric here. Coach giving some advice here to Morales. Getting ready to take his second free throw is Fells. Here's another sub. We're finishing up the substitutions here.
Too many people on the court.
Fells.
Here, Coach yelling out rebound. Well, they need to get one. They do.
And
they do. They get it.
Johnson, the rebound.
Johnson to Johnson.
Oh,
just miss it.
Alderman with the rebound.
That's almost a Johnson and Johnson connection.
Yeah.
Jalen and Jay Sean.
Castillo getting pressed heavily there. Some strong defense. Morales coming around, setting up the play. Veronica Paseric looking to get open here. Fells coming around, maybe set a screen. Morales. Pressured heavily.
Yeah.
It's full court defense. Half court defense, excuse me. Alderman.
You see a lot of arms moving.
Fells in the paint, just a little bit over his head.
I feel like Jay Sean Johnson has had the ball in his hand a lot, just getting rebounds.
Finding open men. Yeah. Here's the Johnson & Johnson.
So you're going to shoot it. You know he has the green light. Oh, just missed it. Jay Sean, great hops. Chandler just too tall, though.
Fells on the fast break again. Can he get it? And it is blocked.
This time, no foul
call. Gets it back again. Alderman with the nice put back there for him. He hasn't scored too much this game, but he has gotten a lot of players opportunities to score. Johnson with the layup and gets it to go.
Coast to coast.
He's so smooth with it in the paint.
Did you see the behind the back he did at half court?
Oh, looks like there's a steal there.
And it's Hoffman ball.
Wow. Here comes some more substitutions here.
Hey, great quarter. Great quarter.
Yeah, here's a replay here. Fells can't get it to go. Here comes Alderman on the second check point.
I think that was a little block by Walker.
Yeah, they're trying to do anything they can, just to get back on the offensive side of the ball. Alderman, really nice game overall.
And then Jalen Johnson, coast to coast.
Look how smooth he was right there, being able to bring it low and then putting it back up.
He used to the moment. You see, he scored the layup, play right back on defense. He's used to it. You see, Jalen Johnson had a great game yesterday. Yeah,
he's a gamer. Yeah. He after he makes a shot, he wants to get another one and then another one.
I mean, see, that's what happened here because now it's their ball again. Yep. That's back-to-back possession.
And I would not be surprised, maybe a screen and catch him out, maybe on the wing or in the corner.
Hey, and I see that Tyler Greenbaum is back in the game.
Yeah.
Hey, he's gonna find himself open.
He was a key player there.
He's gonna find himself open. I'm calling it now. He's just really good at it.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Cameron Alderman is still in the game, has not checked out all game.
Here comes Amani Jones on the inbound here, trying to find some open teammates. Finds the open man. Starts to go the wrong way.
Oh, And what we say about
Great pass,
Tyler?
Green bomb.
There
you go.
He knows how to find himself. Almost a trick play. Run the wrong direction. Get everybody confused. Get it to Tyler. Hey.
Wow.
Hey, coach drew that out. Hey, we're gonna go with that.
I think the coach may have heard you when he said that he was going to be found open. That's exactly what happened.
But they're finding people open too. Don't have it
a little bit too strong.
Oh, Jalen with the block.
Ellerman.
Clean up, man.
Going up again.
Block. But they're calling that a foul. We got to see the instant replay. Was that a foul?
It may have gone him across the arm, but
okay.
Let's see.
They're not calling that. Maybe on Jay Sean.
I think there may have been a little bit touch of like the forearm, but the secondary block. Yeah, that was clean. The refs today have been letting them play, but also making the right calls.
And I feel like that's important. You got to be consistent.
Easily.
It would be different if they started the game off making every single call, not letting them play. Then out of nowhere, they're calling everything. You got to. They knew what they were doing in the first quarter. They got a tone set.
Yep.
And they've been following all game, which you got to appreciate.
Alderman converts on the first one. Tries to get the second one in a matter of seconds here. 2-point game here.
Yeah.
So it's getting close.
Yeah.
Alderman. Can't get the second one to go. Good rebound there by Castillo.
Hey, you see Hoffman Estates, they're out. Amani Walker passes to Jalen Johnson. You know he has the green light. Just missed it. That's off a North Boom player, I want to say. Yep, and it's Hoffman Estates basketball.
I don't know if you saw, but the coach was ready to explode. He was
winding
up. He was getting ready to explode if Johnson.
Hey, he's hit it one.
He's giving a warning to the fans to watch out for Jalen Johnson, as he's a shooter. Castillo.
So Walker. Hey, Tyler's calling for the ball. I don't know if he's that open, but I wouldn't be surprised if he finds himself.
He wants the ball.
He wants it. He kind of was it for a little bit. I kind of seen him open. Oh, he's open right now. Let's see if they find him.
He's open.
Let's see if they find him. It's kind of hard to get inside. He's in a tight spot.
Nice crossover.
Oh,
Green
bomb.
Got him. Perfect. Perfect execution.
He's going to find himself open every game. He's a gamer.
He is. He got him with the little crossover. Found the open man. Great play.
Right back on defense. Let's see. Chandler Alderman with the ball. Okay.
Alderman.
Israel. Just having a miss. A little too much to the right. Alderman saves it, but saves it to Hoffman. Castillo is down to Walker.
He is fouled. He would have been very upset if that was not called. You could see him up. I guess they're saying it's a foul. Nice. Here's a replay here.
Definitely
Castillo to Jones.
Yeah.
Puts it up and it's
definitely
clearly fouled. Good
definitely
contest,
some subs going on, though.
Good contest, though. Here comes Donovan Fells out for the very first time, I believe.
Oh, never mind. Wait.
Here comes Jones for the first shot here. Ooh,
missed the first shot.
Can't get it to fall in.
You can't miss free throws in a game this close.
No, any point matters, especially in a tie game right now. Donovan Fells coming out for the first time today. Getting into foul trouble.
To be out. Alderman still has yet to check out of the game, but playing all game.
Yeah, he's got to be tired right now, but, a state championship is on the line as we speak.
I missed both free throws. Jalen Johnson making up for it, though, with
going
the
out.
offensive rebound.
Is he going to shoot it? It looks like he wants to take it all the way.
A little bit too high.
Almost a pass to Green bomb there. Alderman watching behind his back for a potential steal. Alderman looking around. Finds the open man. Puts it up. Alderman rebound. Second chance points are huge today for Alderman. Passes it.
Jalen Johnson block. Almost like a snatch block, too. Let's see if he finishes it coast to coast.
And he can.
He does with a Hoffman Estate Blue Crew Hawks to take the lead.
I really like the technique on his layup.
Yeah.
And he spins it off the backboard. So he's
it was kind of like a snatch block, too.
He caught it midair.
Caught it, yep.
Alderman.
This game is competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see what he does. It's inside. And
it's in.
Diego Alejandro. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Morales. Ramiro Morales with the basket.
Look at them celebrating.
Yeah, with the team. Hey, that's a great bus.
Here,
Tyler Greenbaum.
He's the to go, and he answers.
Got it. He hasn't missed a shot.
And he
hasn't missed a shot this half.
And the Hawks take the lead.
Look at the coach. Everybody's into the game. It's intense. The last minute of every quarter has been really intense so far.
Almost goes for a steal there.
Alderman has the ball. Castillo guarding him. Yep. 2 unified partners. One-on-one.
Gets across the right.
Castillo almost had it.
Nearly stolen by Castillo. Passes it to the wing. Alderman gets it back.
Shoot it?
What is he going to do?
Gotta have it in that
He's got 27
seconds.
seconds.
He's trying to get him.
Gets it inside. 4 shots.
Almost had it. Jalen
Johnson. Is he going to take it all the way? He's going to take it all the way.
Take it all the way. Take it all the way.
Puts it up and it is in. And it is in. They're up by 4 points.
He can't miss. He can't miss.
The Hawks of
Alderman
Hoffman of State
he's probably going to hold it for the last
are
shot.
now up by 4 points.
He has a chance to make it a one-possession game. Will he make it a one-possession game? 5 seconds.
What will he do? Alderman passes it inside. And it is a little bit too late. Great quarter there. I was not expecting the Hawks to take the lead, and they went on the run towards the end of the game.
It was at one point it was 23-21. North Boone up, and then the quarter is now 29-25. So that they went on a 8-2 run, and that was all led by Tyler Greenbaum and Jalen Johnson, 2 athletes.
Yeah, and they created for each other.
Yeah.
They did a lot of things well.
And we were calling. I remember on one play, Tyler Greenbaum right open. He was kind of in a weird spot, kind of hard to get him the ball.
Yeah.
Found him the ball, got the basket, and Jalen Johnson, he got layups, but Tyler Greenbaum was more standing layups just right there. Jalen Johnson, his were 2 coast-to-coast layups, and they're scoring. They're feeling good right now.
Yeah, and both teams have been so efficient as well. Every time they put up a shot, it goes down for the most part, at least in that third quarter. Very, very exciting stuff there.
And North Boone, they're still only down 4. They let off the gas pedal just a little bit, but still Donovan. I feel like Donovan's going to touch the ball a little bit more this quarter.
As soon as he comes back on the court.
Yeah, he kind of didn't touch the ball too much this quarter. Channing Alderman, obviously, great unified partner, getting everybody involved, and we seen some new people score that didn't score in the first half. Ramiro Morales with a nice basket, 20 to let them get 25. Israel, you see him in the game a lot, so everybody just getting involved. I think this quarter is gonna be the best one yet.
Yeah, and you hear the Hawks fans. They're chanting. Players are clapping. This is going to be an exciting fourth quarter.
And you see that Amani Walker is currently on the bench right now, getting a breather because you don't want to waste too much in the fourth quarter. Great unified partner, so letting this team in. Marcus is back in the game, and you know what he does on the defensive end, though.
Castillo looking to inbound. Finds the open man.
Get in the game, and he's already converting. I just mentioned him, and he already scores 2 points.
Great execution there. The defense has to be a worry for North Boone down the line because that cannot happen in such a close game like this. Alderman, the ball in his hands. Castillo, open to the right of him. Finds him. Castillo looking for another open teammate.
Jalen Johnson.
And it is stolen.
By Jay Sean. Well, he finished it too. Definitely gets fouled. The Jalen Johnson versus Donovan Fells might be one all-time rivalry.
It might be because both of them have been having
great
fantastic games here.
And you see them guarding each other too, phase guarding each other. They know a lot about each other.
Yeah. I mean, just this game alone, they both have had some outstanding games.
Yesterday and today, yep.
Yep, and here we go with Jashawn Johnson taking a few shots here. Can't get the first one to go.
That's about 3 missed points from free throws that I can remember, at least in the second half. So
6-point game.
Yeah. Got to hit the free throws.
Second one underway here.
Peter Fans yelling.
Johnson gets it to go.
Here it goes yelling.
That's the first free throw he's made today. So much excitement on the bench over there. Alderman, tap the key.
Yep. Gives it to Donovan.
Donovan Fells puts it up. And it's fouled. 2 shots for him coming up. That's what he's done all game. He's been
Get to the
able.
paint.
He's either been able to be very efficient with the
See
ball
right here.
and scores, or draw fouls as we see right here.
Definitely a foul. Hit his hand. Gets a chance to hit 2 free throws. Make 2 free throws. Make it a 5-point game. If he
makes these 2 right here, these
I think
are
one
massive points.
I think he needs one at least. See what he could do.
First one. Gets it to go.
He hits it.
Perfect.
I kind of like his free throw form too. Routine.
Yeah.
Dribbles it in one hand. Dribbles it in the other hand. One more other hand. Goes up.
Jalen Johnson coming out here. Not too happy about the substitution.
Yeah.
Foul trouble.
Championship game, but you gotta keep aggressive now.
Yeah.
Missed the second free throw.
Donovan Fells can't get the second one to go. Here's Castillo.
See some new subs in the game. Matthew Castillo with the ball, passes it.
Gets it.
Can't
get it to go. Castillo got the rebound. Getting trapped here down on his own end. Alderman. What will he do here? Donovan Fells.
He doesn't have his rival Jalen Johnson guarding him, but he does have
Tries to
Marcus
go for a
Mendoza.
step back there. Alderman. 3-point line.
Great pass.
Gets it to the open man. Morales can't get it to go. Good fast break opportunity here.
Is he going coast to coast?
Barrera.
Just barely misses it.
The coach is preaching to his team to kind of slow down.
Donovan wide open. Definitely a foul.
Yeah.
Definitely a foul.
And as I was saying, the coach for Hoffman State is telling his team to slow down as they have a big lead right now. There's no need to go fast. So we'll be taking 2 free throws here for Donovan Fells.
See it wide open. Didn't get back.
Yep.
Just fouling at that point to make him work for the points.
Yeah, and Donovan Fells, this game has been so easy to foul. He just goes up with it.
No matter what.
Yeah. Yep.
And he finishes it well, too.
Yep. Again, like you said, big free throws here. First one is up.
It's off.
Not good. Just misses it off the back of the rim.
Free throws might be the key of this game. And you see, we see Amani Walker, Tyler Greenbaum, and Jessica Summer in the game. Haven't seen these 5 together play together yet. So
no new personnel.
Yeah, new
especially
personnel.
with foul trouble with Jalen Johnson. Fells couldn't get either. Here comes Jones.
If I put money on it, I'm gonna guess Greenbaum gets open.
Gonna slow it down here.
Oh, but we see Jessica kind of open too.
Summer. Can she get it?
Nah. She didn't like it.
Jones. Oh, thought about Greenbaum down in the paint. Looks open. And
barely off. Chandler Adelman and Amani Walker fighting for the ball. Hoffman takes the ball.
Here comes Jones to inbound. Summer.
Passes it to Castillo.
Greenbaum in the paint.
He's calling for it.
Costoin. Good rebound there by Castillo.
Also Amani Walker. You see, they're slowing down a little bit. They listen to coach. They're up big. They don't need a
Castillo. Greenbaum. Can't get it to go. Alderman with the rebound.
That was
fast break opportunity for Alderman.
It is a lot of white jerseys right now.
Castillo.
They found an open man. That was like a 4-man weave almost. It was a 4v1.
Strong take there. Hawks up 32 to the Vikings 28. Greenbaum wants the ball badly.
Yeah.
Looking for it.
Yeah, he's trying to get him the ball, but can't get open.
Jones guarded well. Takes it in. Summer.
Jessica just gonna catch the ball.
Fells on the fast break opportunity.
It's kind of another.
Slows it down and gets the layup to go. Huge point there for North Boone Vikings. To the coach there.
Yep.
Passionately coaching up his team in a championship game here in Division I.
Man, just like that, North Boone back in the game, only down 2 with under 5 minutes left in the game.
Castillo inbounding the ball here to Alderman. Fells, Morales all the way up. Lopez Diaz is also up.
Yep.
Alderman putting the ball in his hands, takes it all the way and gets it to go. Tie game. Jones. Sizes up his opponent.
Yep.
Tries to get around him. Guarded well. Alderman.
Yep.
Good defense by Alderman. Passes Castillo and Castillo. Jones in the corner. Looks like he might shoot it. Takes it around to the top of the key. Greenbaum
Under
calling
4
for
minutes left in the game.
Castillo. Again, looking for
Walker, top of the key.
what will Jones do here. Castillo. Maybe a mid-range.
This is a
Wasting
very
a
long
lot
possession.
of clock here.
Yeah.
Summer. Jones with the ball in his hands. Again, Alderman on him. Good defense all day for Alderman. Travel. Jones is not happy with the call. Thought it was a Euro step. That was a very intense possession.
Yeah.
Both teams really wanted it.
And it is a mass timeout. They're going on break, and so will we. Tie game. When we come back, we will finish this game live for you on Viking Television.
You know, these guys, we just ask them to play hard.
Youth leadership, those are the kids that are going to be in the school making sure that inclusion is present every single day.
It's about advocating for those who have disabilities.
Staying in at lunch, working in class and outside of school.
We are dedicated to unification and equality.
And they will go on to different jobs, and they will go on to different cities, and they will change their communities.
We are not just after.
We are back here in a tie game with 3 minutes, 25 seconds left here on Viking Television.
And
North Boone ball.
32-32. We see Marcus in the game. We see a new lineup. We see Jalen Johnson back in the game. So this is the starting lineup basically. So for both teams almost. So we're gonna see.
As soon as Castillo and Fells came in the game, the entire momentum switched for North Boone. Gives it to Alderman. Fells just misses it. Gets the putback. Gets another second chance point. And it's fouled. Good play there for Fells. Getting a ton of second chance opportunities. The foul was not on the shot. So they'll be inbounding here.
Only 3 minutes left in this game. Fourth quarter. I'm expecting to see some great basketball.
Castillo, top of the key. Jalen Johnson has 4 fouls right now, so if he gets one more, he will foul out.
Castillo.
Good effort there.
Walker wide open. Great defense by North Boone.
Looks like it was nearly saved. Lopez Diaz went down there on the play. Looks to be a little bit injured. Looks to be feeling the effects of that play right there.
Hate to see it.
Tough play there.
Just some physical basketball.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to see. Nothing too crazy, but aggressive and physical basketball.
Victoria Pittsburgh is taking into the game for him, however.
She made a few shots yesterday.
Seems to be a crowd favorite, too.
Yeah, could potentially be key down here towards the final stretch of the game. Jones inbounding it.
To Marcus. Jalen Johnson, 4-3.
Gets it to go.
It's in.
Huge shot there.
It's in.
The Hawks
he is a shooter.
Up 3.
He cannot foul. So
Alderman was not ready for the pass. Castillo steals it. Looks for Jones. Gets it.
Up and under. Yep.
Can't convert. Castillo with the ball. Getting pressed. Alderman all the way up. Fast break. Fells in the paint. Gets it to go. Another 2-point shot there for Fells.
You saw Jalen Johnson almost foul him. I seen him jump.
Mendoza, ball in his hands. Takes it all the way to the paint. Gets it to go. Wow, this game is going to come down to the wire here. Back and forth. 3-point game.
Look at the coach at Hoffman Estates. He's up. He's ready. This is a championship.
Alderman, ball in his hands. Castillo. Fells. Morales in the paint, calling for it. Can't get it to Fells. Tried to. Jalen Johnson.
Good defense.
Almost saved it. Tipped it out of bounds. Almost saved it.
If you're North Boone right here, are you looking for a 3?
No.
Or are you just going for a 2?
Nah. Gotta go for 2. They haven't shot a lot of threes all game. There's no point to start now. No point. You scored 34 points off of mid-ranges and layups. Keep it like that.
Castillo tries to get it in, and it is stolen by Jalen Johnson.
I feel like Jalen Johnson would have died for it if he didn't have 4 fouls.
Alderman. 1 minute remaining here. Hawks up 3.
Oh.
Loose ball. Looks to have gone out. North Boone will remain.
54.2 seconds left, and there will be a timeout. This game is going down to the wire right now.
What an exciting game that we have here.
This is the Division I state championship, so I do understand why.
I don't know what to expect here. Like you said, I feel like they could definitely easily find Fells for a layup, or who knows, maybe they'll have to pull out like a 3-point threat off the bench. Who knows?
Hoffman Estates was in the same exact position last game too. I remember they had a lead. They lost it a little bit. So right now it's even great that they had the lead. They lost it and they still came back. Didn't lose any courage. Didn't lose any confidence. Hit the game winner. So now we'll see. They know how to play in close game scenarios.
Yeah, they're used to it.
Yeah.
They're used to playing.
North Boone has been blowing out their opponent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the North Boone has been blowing out the opponents, whereas now the Hoffman Estates Hawks have been playing in these very intense and close games. No one knows how this no one knows how this is going to play out, but it should be an exciting finish as North Boone is getting ready to inbound here, drawing up a play in a 54-second 3-point game.
Jalen Johnson getting the crowd involved. Yeah,
he wants
this
is a noise. He
wants this to be as loud as possible.
North Boone fans on their feet as well.
Yeah.
Both teams going back and forth. Castillo, Alderman, nearly stolen.
Man.
Oh, that could have gone out on Alderman's foot.
That also could have been a foul.
Yeah, Castillo playing very aggressive on the inbound. Finds Alderman in the paint. Will he take it all the way? Gets it back out to Castillo. Castillo in the paint. Looks like it could have been a travel. Gets it back.
Ooh.
Bodies are flying on the floor, and Jalen Johnson takes it. Can he get it? And he misses it.
Amani Jones is there to clean it out. And they're up 5 with 35 seconds left. Game is still not over.
Huge conversion. Alderman going down the court. Finds Castillo. Alderman finds Castillo again. Back and forth. Castillo taking it all the way. That's a 2. 20 seconds remaining.
Running clock. 18 seconds.
At this point, you got to foul. At this point, there's 10 seconds remaining. You have to foul. And it doesn't look like they will.
Oh, he almost lost it.
6 seconds remaining. Will they hold it out? Can they foul? Nearly stolen by Castillo. Castillo, and it looks like that'll do it. The Hoffman Estates Hawks.
Look at Tyler Greenbaum, Jalen Johnson.
Are your Division I champions here at the IHSA Unified Basketball State Tournament. What a game.
What a game. They won in the Final Four. They have won by a total. Hoffman Estates have won by a total. A margin of victory of 4 points. 4 points. On average, they have won the game by 2 points.
That's what it takes. That's a gutsy win right there.
And this is a great game. This is a great game. That's all I can say.
Yeah, there's not much else that you could say about a game like this.
From start to finish. Great coaching on both sides. Great plays by both players. Everybody involved. The unified partners, the athletes, the coaches, staff, assistants. This is a great game.
everyone was hustling. Everyone was playing like it was the Division I championship, and you couldn't have asked for a better matchup here,
Yeah.
a better game. Crazy overall, like you said, good coaching from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Tough, heartbreaking loss for North Boone, but an even better feeling for Hoffman Estates.
This is great. And they're the Division I state championships, unified Special Olympics basketball. And I feel like we have to give the credit. We have to give some of the credit to obviously the Unified Hardeners, but Jalen Johnson and Tyler Greenbaum, the athletes, they were killing it.
Yeah.
Leading scores, and Tyler, and they got their points in different ways, but it worked out in the end. State champs.
Yeah, and Matthew Castillo and as well as Amani Jones, both facilitating the court, had some big passes down the line, good defensive plays as well. They were the key to the success. Obviously, Greenbaum made a ton of his shots. Every time he was open, he made it. And to see him actually kind of struggle in the first quarter, after that he was on fire.
Yeah,
so.
I remember I just kept shooting, keep shooting, because he's barely missing them. It's right on target, just barely missing them. Keep shooting. I don't think he missed a shot after the first quarter. After that first quarter, he missed maybe 2-3 layups. After that, it was an offensive clinic by him, basically.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson and Marcus Manzosa on defense. That's a scary defensive duo, and it's crazy because the height difference between the two is unreal. But it works.
Just as effective.
It works. To the market, he's closer to the ball, so they'll be posting up, and he'll get the ball. See the guys embracing,
you see him celebrating right there.
The whole team.
Great moment there, seeing all of them.
Lifetime memories, man.
Yeah, so ecstatic that they are now champions, and then the heartbreak on the other side.
It's still runner up.
Yeah,
North Boone.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, nothing to hang your heads about because you played very, very well, North Boone. It was a great game by you. Just unfortunate that it had to go the other way here today.
We said it before, somebody had to lose, and we see on the other side that the third place game just finished up. We didn't talk about these two teams much, obviously, but Pontiac High School and Edwardsville, they're in the Final Four for a reason. Division I Final Four, they're in there for a reason. Pontiac High School, you see on the thing, barely lost to Hoffman Estates. We talked about it before. Lost off a game winner to Amani Jones, and then Edwardsville, they didn't win by as many points as they didn't. The game wasn't as close as Hoffman Estates versus Pontiac. Still great game, and third place game. Waiting for the results to hear about that soon.
Yeah, and you can see how much it means to them. The cheers, the excitement, the thrill, and it is great to see. Talk a little bit more about Pontiac, because I think they may be the very first team that we're going to see get their awards today. Obviously, they played in a very close game with Hoffman Estates.
I would say without Pontiac, I don't know if Hoffman Estates win this game, because how they guarded Peyton Cheek was literally a practice for Chandler Alderman, I feel like, and since that they got used to it. And so I feel like that was a great warm-up for them. Chandler Alderman, kind of like the same type, and then they guarded him well.
Yeah, here we have Chandler Alderman with Gabe Gatherite.
Hi, it's Gabe Gatherite with Chandler Alderman. You had a great game, man. How does it feel to be here, and how does it feel about next season? What are you looking forward to?
It's great just seeing all the kids smiling, and next year we're just going to come out even more harder and hopefully get some more kids in the unified team and just have some more athletes out there just to get some more numbers out there.
How proud are you of your team right now?
Great. We lost to them by probably 9 to come here, but we still got the bid to state, and then we lost to them by 3, so we had a way better game this time.
Okay. So you're not much of a shooter, but you're more of an inside guy in the paint. How do you feel about passing the ball to other people?
I mean, just to get as many people the ball at as many times in the game is key, because then they can score, and not just because it's not about me, it's more about them and having fun. So if I can get the ball to Donovan and then have him smile and make it, and it's great.
Man, thanks a lot, man. You had a great season.
Thank you.
Hope to see you next year.
I will be here.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Go ahead.
And he mentioned that they played them earlier in the season. I remember a coach for Hoffman State said that we played this team already before. We beat them. We just hope to do it again. And then it's great coaching by North Boone to come barely lose in a heartbreaker off a game going game ahead point by Hoffman Estates. This was a great game. They learned from what they needed to do better. They got better, just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I love what he had to say. He said he would do all he could to try and find like Donovan Fells in the paint, and he did exactly that. He was able to find him so many times throughout the entire game, and eventually, unfortunately, they weren't able to win, but everyone got an opportunity to show what they were made of today.
And that's the most important thing, getting everybody involved. That's more important than winning. That's more important than everything else. Making sure everybody has fun on your team. I don't think any of these guys are going to go home sad because they didn't win a championship, because everybody on the team had fun, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Edwardsville receive their 4th place medals here. And they had a tough game yesterday, and obviously coming in 4th place today, they had a lot of potential, and I could definitely see them as being another team that comes back next year.
Yeah, for sure. They lost to Pontiac High School, which, I mean, they lost to the people. They lost to the people who barely lost the championships. I don't think you can be. I don't think you can be mad about that at all. You lost to the people who barely lost to the people who won the championships. That's a great season.
Yeah, and right now we have Gabe with the coach of the winning team.
Head coach Yvonne Holman.
Hey, it's Gabe Gatherite with Marcus and Coach Eric Paul. Now, Coach, how does it feel to be a state champ?
It feels great. You know, we had a good group of kids, athletes, partners. Just feels good to make it happen for our families and our school.
Now, Marcus, how does it feel to be a state champ?
Well, it feels great. For my last time with my coach, well, I just had a lot of fun with my teammates. So, yeah.
How did you overcome, obviously, the big player and moving around him? How did you get past it?
You know, like we always stress, ask Marcus, what wins championships?
Sportsmanship.
Defense, right? Right. Yeah. So we just had to make sure our defense was, take them down, and we did a very good job.
Sorry, we have some technical difficulties there with Gabe, but like they were saying, defense does win championships, and they proved it today.
I mean, everybody involved. I feel like offense was one thing. Obviously, everybody was scoring. We got to talk about Tyler Greenmont. We got to talk about Amani Jones. We got to talk about Marcus Castillo getting all the offensive points. But on defense, Jalen Johnson, Marcus, all those guys, everybody, it was more of a team game. You saw, I think you were in a zone for a few possessions. You see multiple guys on one person just getting for the ball. Even to win the game, the go-ahead shot by Armani Jones to make them score 39 was off a fast break from a steal from Jalen Johnson. The defense won championship, and I see why. That's what they practice in game plan. You saw versus Pontiac, they only allowed 36 points in both games.
Yeah, and here we have Edwardsville holding up their 4th place plaque, and I'm sure that'll be in the halls of Edwardsville High School, along with the medals that they earned today and the memories that they over this entire weekend. Now it looks like we're going to be seeing Pontiac High School, like you just mentioned.
Yep, played a great game. Just literally the only difference between that game is that they lost by 1 point. So it was a great game, great 3rd place winners. I would not be surprised if they were in the Final Four again next year. They were led by Peyton Cheek, but he got everybody involved. He was everybody was having fun when they were playing. So 3rd place, great for them, great season.
Yeah, and like you said, I would not be surprised to see them next year. Obviously a tough loss yesterday, but they came back and won today, which is great for them. Their team is stacked from top to bottom, if I'm being honest. Yeah. They have so many different players, a lot of versatile players, a lot of players that can do a lot on the court, and they prove why they got this far.
And you said they lost on a heartbreak yesterday, came back today and won. I feel like that's something that's overall and throughout this whole tournament. You just notice you got a lot of guys on limestone. We talk about like DeJon Taylor. He'll miss a shot, come back literally the same play. lay it right back up. We got to talk about Greenbaum. He missed the first 3 shots of the game, came back, didn't miss a shot after that. And then just the team overall, they lost in a heartbreak. They're all like, oh, I don't care about it. They still play hard. They still play well. And they got 3rd place, which, great. In the state, 3rd place in the state, that's beautiful.
Yeah, especially in Division 1, which I think features a lot of, I guess, older kids compared to Division 2. So just having this opportunity, no matter what age you are, no matter who you are, it's always super cool. And
to play basketball. Yes, coolest thing in the world.
Really well done by, again, Special Olympics and Unified Basketball. So really, really exciting stuff there. Again, here we have Pontiac receiving their medals.
And they just mentioned Peyton Cheek, Unified partner, helped out this team a lot. Yeah, everybody involved.
Yeah, it would have been, honestly, I would have loved to see a matchup with him and Chandler Alderman. To
that
see
would
them
have been nice.
Go back and forth. The two of probably the tallest players that we've seen here this weekend. Again, continuing to give everyone out their medals, and again, they'll hold up their plaque at the very end. So
3rd place.
Yeah, again, nothing to hold your heads about. Obviously, they just won a few minutes ago, so very cool stuff here.
Number 43,
They're meeting with some of the officials of the IHSA Special Olympic Basketball here before they receive their medals.
Number 44,
This must be a cool moment for them, especially with being a little bit older as well.
And number 50, Donald Blair.
And that's the last player for Pontiac High School. Pontiac Indians. Great season. Great season, 3rd place.
Yeah, and next we'll have the North Boone Vikings. So let's talk about what got them here. North Boone, they blew out their opponents yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They blew them out. Today, they were up for a majority of the game, right?
3rd quarter, went on a little run.
Started to go downhill a little bit, but they kept it close. They guys like Donovan Fells, Chandler Alderman, and Benjamin Castillo were some of the few players that kept them in this game throughout.
Yeah, you just love to see it. They everybody was touching the ball too. A lot of subs too, and then they got 2nd place, and you see why. Like it's hard. Obviously it's hard to beat this Hoffman State basketball team because they just have so many guys, but they were pretty darn close. They were
And North Boone brought a lot of fans here. Yesterday they were doing chants. They were screaming every time anyone scored or got an and one. So good representation here by all the schools.
Next, meet the athletic director, Mr. Aaron Sullivan.
I will say though, North Boone. We've said this about every team, but I do confidently believe that North Boone will be back.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chandler Alderman said that
he's
going to be back, and they're looking to add a few more players to the roster, and it should be exciting to see what they have in the future for sure.
I see he's 17, so next year will probably be his last year. So he wants to win a championship.
Yeah, he wants to go out on top.
He wants to be probably recruit some players, athletes, and unified partners. Because the bigger your roster, the better. The bigger the roster, the better.
Exactly, and Donovan Fells, he's 19, so he may not be back here next year. Benjamin Castillo, one of the unified partners, he'll be back.
Yeah.
So they're really deep. The roster's super deep, and kind of adding to what Chandler Alderman said.
They kind of got a young team on their hands. Yeah. You see a lot of their players under the age of 20, which, this is great because the deeper the team, the better. I think we see that in Limestone. We see everybody get in the game. We see how everybody was scoring. And another thing, I think another team that was had a lot of depth is Hoffman State. You see Jalen Johnson, 4 fouls, and they had to play without him. But due to the amount of players and the amount of great players that they had on their team, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt as bad as it could have if they didn't have a lot of depth. But they have a lot of unified partners. They have a lot of athletes. This is a great. Hopefully they get more. Hopefully everybody's team just expands by a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Donovan Fells here up next, and he
MVP.
I would definitely say MVP for sure. Just being so efficient on the inside, doing almost all of the offensive work, especially on the boards, getting second chance points, getting fouled, putting up free throws.
There were plays he was getting 3-4 offensive rebounds just to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and I talked to him yesterday. He's very excited to be here. Obviously, he's had a great time. He's performed well, so this is just the icing on top of the cake coming in second place.
See Romero Morales, he hit that nice mid-range in a game.
Clutch. He made a few clutch buckets down the line.
And encourage Kara out on the unified part. Be this team out even more.
Yeah, 100%. And up next, the Hawks of Hoffman Estates. Anything that they need to do to potentially be back here next year, or will they just automatically be here?
Well, I see that Armani Jones is 18, so I don't know. Maybe it's his final year. We have to look into that. But just everybody in general, this is also a young team, and I feel like they'll be back. They have great coaching. I feel that's what really separated them, because you win 2 games, very close games. That's coaching, right there. Especially being down 2, he didn't let his team get discouraged. Everybody was happy to be here. And you see, when they win, they celebrate big. You see them last game; they were grittying on the court. They interact with the fans. They're all just good to happy to be here.
Then here we have the North Boone Vikings walking their plaque back to their team for a team photo. Now here we go with
the champion team.
The champion.
They're so confident. Like, yeah.
See, they're loving this. They're loving the moment here.
Coach, of course.
Oh, he did a fantastic job.
You see. I think he was easily the most into the game.
Energetic,
yeah. Maybe not into the game, but definitely the most energetic. That's the right word. Yeah.
Yeah, he was coaching.
Seeing him on the sideline.
Top to bottom of the game.
I mean, first quarter he's yelling. Yeah.
He was keeping his players engaged. He was calling out plays. He was doing everything he could to help his team make a late game comeback, and that's exactly what they did.
Amani Jones, unified partner, obviously great help to the team. But I was gonna say, due to their coach, I've never seen a 2-3 zone until today in this tournament before. So
and it was effective. All these players are. Honestly, this was probably the best defensive team.
Yeah,
if we're being honest.
And back-to-back games only allowing less than 40 points.
Especially with a guy.
It's hard to learn a 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
And execute it as well as they did. That's great.
And they were
Jessica Summers coming up and receiving her plaque.
They were rotating too as well.
Yep.
They were rotating.
It's hard.
Ball,
hard.
And there was very few times in which a man was left wide open.
Defensive specialist Marcus Manzoza coming up, getting his plaque.
Yeah, we just heard him, and he was talking about how excited he was to be here and how much of a great feeling this is here today. This team is just so talented, though. I will say, obviously being the state champions.
Jack Hosters, fan favorite.
Yeah,
he had a couple shots.
Did.
Yep.
He came in the game, and he did his thing. He did his thing for sure.
Diego Alejandro Brea in the game. I'm getting his spot.
Number 22, Tyler Greenbaum.
Greenbaum.
This is your guy right here.
Yeah.
You talked about him so much.
He was getting open. I just love how quickly he got open. Jalen Johnson, of course, defensive specialist, and he converts it. He's literally he's the definition of defense to offense. Jalen Johnson is the definition of defense to offense. Gets the steal, fast break layup. Yeah. Matthew Castillo, another unified partner. He played great defense on Alderman. Great defense.
Especially towards the end of the game. He
was
super clutch.
First place for this team. This was a great tournament.
Great season. Great season.
Great season.
Obviously,
great tournament.
You talked to the coach yesterday, and he kind of put everything to the game plan. He talked about what it was going to take to beat a talented team in North Boone, and they did exactly that here today. You see them posing for a team photo there with the plaque.
Yeah, and now getting everybody.
Look at the excitement.
This is exactly why they do this tournament, for this exact reason.
Yeah. It really is. Just allow everyone to have an opportunity.
The trip, the hotel stays, team dinners, practices.
Everlasting memories.
Yep. Never going to forget this. And that's just one weekend. This whole season was probably a whole grind.
Because you always have ups and downs, right? And in a season, there's always going to be struggles, and there's always going to be positives. And
when you look at a moment like this, it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, and to come out on top ahead of the competition, Division I champions, got to be a great feeling.
Yeah.
Say, look at the excitement.
Yeah, this is great. This has been the 2022 Special Olympics Unified Basketball League. The Hoffman Estates basketball team are the state champions for Division I. And in case you missed the stream earlier, the Limestone Rockets were the Division II championships, but this Hoffman Estates Division I Many teams competed. 2 teams came out on top for both divisions, and yeah, this has been a great year for Special Olympics Unified Basketball.
Yeah, and I think this has got to be so cool for these players to get like photo opportunities. Obviously, posing with the ESPN Special Olympics Unified Sports banner. Look at them. Look at the smiles on everyone's faces. They're all happy to be here. They're all happy that they came out on top.
All contributed too. Nobody take one of these players off the team. I don't know if they win. Every player had their role on the team. Every player did it, and they knew their role too. And that's why the team flows so well together. The defense, the zone, the offense. Like Tyler Greenbaum, that paint was his. Nobody else came in there with trying to disrupt what he had going on. They're all trying to get him open. Everybody was trying to get open for themselves. The Unified Partners obviously getting people involved, and defense. Defense is the most. Their defense was great. Everybody. That's all they practiced. They practiced that a lot. And you see that.
As the coach said, defense wins champions. And thanks for everyone too for tuning in. And we'll be ending on a highlight reel from this championship game. Again, I'm Andrew Hale alongside Isaiah Adeleke. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and good night.
Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember.